Uh,
Sluggy!
Yay.
Power slug. Hooray. Collect. Must collect.
Oh, you're playing something else. Trust me, you're going to want all of your attention here.
I was tired of waiting for it to start.
Well, I'm sorry, but we're waiting for people who are late.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah,
It's,
when did the great the rift or the calamity thing happen?
Give me a minute. Let me grab my book. Because I'm not thinking of anything off the top of my head, because that just sounds like a bad idea at the moment. 347 years ago.
Oh, holy shit. Yeah.
oh, so it was before my time. Damn it, I have to rewrite my entire backstory.
Uh,
I'll do that later.
yeah, you could just say you heard tales.
I fucking lived it, boys.
Yeah, he's an old fart. Well, not according to elves, he's not an old fart.
No.
So
You've told me
hello,
about it on our travels.
hello everyone. Welcome to a D&D session 0. We are going to be starting what we're nicknaming the D-Gen D&D streams. We need to workshop the name. But hello everyone. Hopefully everyone will enjoy this. I custom wrote
Triple
a
D.
world. I custom wrote a world to fit in things that I know that everyone here is interested in. I custom wrote it for a lot of different things. I already have 38 quests that I've written by hand, including, I've got custom magic items, all kinds of stuff in here. So this will be unlike any stream that you've ever seen before. So the world is set. So everyone knows how the classic D&D works, where a bunch of heroes going out to save the world. Yay! But what happens when they fail? And that is the world that we are finding ourselves in. The world is we've lovely been renamed from Thedas to the Fractured Lands, where whatever calamity, who knows what it was, no one actually knows except for the heroes, and well, they're not talking to anyone because they were at the center of this disaster. Which has created shipping lanes, created multiple, what would you call them, shipping companies, stuff like that. Now that the world is mostly water, a lot of ancient ruins are even more ruined now. A lot of old cities are now just forgotten ruins or rebuilt over by an existing city. Almost nothing is named the same. Very few things are named the same. There are lots of references to old school D&D and Thedas, but there's not going to be a Baldur's Gate. There's not going to be any of the stuff that you might know. The year is approximately our time would be 1791. So the invention of, common everyday guns, old smoky black powder, lead ball projectiles. That is kind of the time frame we find ourselves in. Cannons are ubiquitous and used constantly on ships for sounding the alarms, for all kinds of things. Black powder is common. We have many, many items associated with black powder. We also have some fun things that I've wanted to use for a few times. We have lots of magic items. We have all kinds of shit. So hopefully people will enjoy us as we commence with this session 0. This won't be a very long stream. I'm kind of sick, which is why I'm wearing a hoodie, and I have the heat cranked in my apartment. I even have socks on. I'm fucking bundled up like I was going outside, but it's about 65 degrees in my apartment. I feel like it's about 30 right now. So, probably not a good thing. If you watch yesterday's stream, I watched some of it back, you could see me start getting sick. Like, you could watch my battery run out. Drinking did not help. I'll put it that way yesterday. That cough is really going to get annoying, and I apologize in advance. But we are here with 3 of our adventurers. I would be the 4th person. We are missing 2 at the moment. We were going to have 5, but people don't know how to look at a clock. Realistically, I think Angel is doing something, probably. He did say that he was going to be working and hopefully be able to show up for today. So, but Ghost fell asleep on us. He was not doing well with his sleeping schedule, and he passed the fuck out about 2 hours ago. So, there's a very real chance he'll wind up hopping in here later. Going, what's going on? Where am I? I'm not late. I promise. But we have here. This is actually Pro's character sheet. We are building characters utilizing the new character book, new player character book. Although everyone tells me that it's very similar, it's just reorganized from the original one that I have, which actually is downstairs, and I feel dumb for leaving it downstairs.
It's my fault.
That's what I get for cooking breakfast and trying to DM while cooking breakfast. But I'll use this one. I wish there was a search bar for me to search for terms. That would be very, very nice. But yeah, we are going to start with character creation. So, does everyone either have the Dice app pulled up that I shared with everyone, or actual dice in front of them?
I have my Alexa.
Nope.
Okay.
Getting it
What
up.
did you put it under? Players books.
Yeah. I should put just
yeah,
rename it
dice
to
roller.
player
I found it.
tools. Everyone's also going to want a piece of note paper.
That I do have.
Which I have a small one right here.
I have paper. What is in this book? Oh, never mind. This is not the correct book. I do not want random D&D scribblings in my CDL.
It's funny.
Oh, what is this one? Is this one empty? No, this one's full.
Just write using actual pen and paper.
That's difficult.
I'm looking at all my freaking. I have like 5 notepads, and they're all full.
Like
right.
actual notepads or notepads?
No, like actual paper notepads.
They're like 99 cents for a pack of 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the G-Gen crew.
Yes, yes. God forbid I tell everyone in a week in advance that this is happening, and
Okay.
is that better? That is better.
You didn't remind everybody. That's the problem. You told us week in advance we were ready a week ago, but then we all forgot.
Oh, God. Oh.
You hate how right that is.
No, you're right, and I'm mad that you're right. Okay. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to roll 4d6. Okay? And after you roll them, take the smallest number, or you can take the largest number if you're a fucking crazy person. And set it off to the side, and then they add up to the 3 that are remaining, and write down your number.
So you said 4d6s, and we want to throw out the largest?
4d6, drop the lowest.
Oh, drop the lowest.
Yeah.
And
Unless
then we
you're
just want the total.
And then you want the total of those 3 that are left over. And then you want to do that for each of your stats. So you want to do that. And if you want to, like I said, you're allowed to use a mulligan, is what I've nicknamed it. You can use a mulligan to re-roll 1. If you want.
So this is just a list of numbers, and we'll decide how to distribute later.
Yes. Why did I
Okay,
say it
well,
like 4 times? I sounded like a fucking Skaven. Let's make that screen a little bigger. Like I said, I wish this had a search function.
I am dropping
Does it?
4, and I have 15 left.
I just rolled a perfect 24.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
So yeah, you gotta drop You got to drop, and those are the dice that you go.
Someone
These are
joined.
my
I heard
lucky.
the thing.
I mean,
Hey, Ghost is here.
finally, you know.
How's it going, buddy? I'm glad you got some sleep.
Well, I'm awake.
I sent you the message just in case you were awake.
I literally just woke up.
I called it, didn't I, guys? I'm glad that you're awake, buddy, and I'm glad that you finally got some sleep.
Hey, you're finally awake.
You're finally awake. No Skyrim references, motherfucker. No, because Skyrim references can get out of control in D&D. And I write Skyrim references all the time and then have to erase it.
Wait,
More than once I've described a siege on a town that happened to catch as you're walking back and the siege is over, you see multiple guards with arrows sticking out of their knee and leg. But
Okay, it has me stats.
so, Ghost, you weren't here when I was explaining. We're running stats right now, so you're going to want to roll. Ooh, you're going to want to roll 4d4. Drop the lowest number that you have.
So, I did it, and I ended up with a number 15.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
pull up
Took you
So-
that long to roll one set?
No. Do I have to do it?
Every single
6 times.
stat. 6 times.
Okay,
And
6 times.
write-
Okay,
You can
that's
write
what I
it
was
down.
confused about. That's what I
Or
was
if
confused.
if you're a psychopath, you can be like, this is gonna be a roll for Constitution and roll it. If you're fucking crazy, but I'm telling you, roll 4. Write that number down after you remove the smallest number. Make sure to remove the smallest number. We got 3
I
sessions
can't
in.
have 24,
No, you cannot have 24.
but I rolled it. I like 24.
No, 18.
You said we have one mulligan that we can do, right?
Yeah, you can
Yes.
use it during your hit points or now. So
Yeah, you can use it. You can use it anytime during making your character. One mulligan. And if you don't, tell you what, if you don't use it, I'll give you one extra D20 die that you can roll at a later date as inspiration.
roll 4d4s, right?
Yeah, drop
Yep.
the lowest number.
Oh,
once for each stat.
Okay.
What's the hit points one?
We will get to that. I want
wanna
everyone to
out of
get
the
done
way.
so everyone's on the same page. Literally.
I'm ready. Everybody's slow.
I just joined, motherfucker.
Well, Tibbers is still going, so
While you all figure this out, I'll go grab my actual book. So, because I can quickly flip through my book, and I can't do that as fast on my computer. Mostly because my brain is lagging.
I also have the new book that is the one online, so I can help there too.
okay. So,
Someone followed, and they're just looking at a chair. Oh, it's pro. Okay. I don't feel nearly as embarrassed now.
what's Constitution?
Health.
Your health.
Health.
Do these never go in the little bubble or the big box?
You can do it either way.
Which is the proper
So
one?
I have another
I-
question here.
The way I've always done it is your main number. Okay.
So,
So, like, you roll an 18, that
Mhm.
goes in the big box. And then it's to figure out your proficiency with it, it's 10, or it's your number minus 10 divided by 2, round down. So, if you had a 17, it would be a 3, plus 3.
Is that what we're doing
So-
next?
That is what you can do right
Heck.
now. If you want.
Math.
What's up?
Another question here. What's the difference between intelligence and wisdom?
Street smarts and book smarts. Lived experience versus taught experience. The silence is deafening.
Okay. Okay, I'm good.
Got it?
Yep.
Now you have to do the math to figure out your proficiencies with everything. Oh, you still have to
You
allocate.
said round it down.
Yes, rounded down. So what you're gonna do is you're going to take your my brain and negative numbers stay negative, by the way.
How do I find proficiency?
Divide by 10, take that times 2, and round down.
Wrong. Minus 10
That's what you
divided
said.
by 2.
Oh, minus 10 divided by 2. I'd swear you said it the other way.
No, I did not.
I swear
Minus
you
10
did.
minus 10 divided by 2. Round down. Don't round up, round down.
I'm making formula.
Hex.
What's up?
What if the lowest number is repeated 3 times?
That would be, so if it's 3.333, it's just 3. Or if it's 0.33333, that's 0.
Oh no, because I am rolling the fucking dice.
Yeah.
So
And I got 1 4 and 3 2s.
Hex.
1, 4, and 3, 2. So you drop a 2.
do I have to do that? Do I do that for all my stats?
Yes, every single one. And then you add. Oh, no. If you rolled it 6 times, you just choose where those numbers go.
I did.
Hex. I'm gonna roll my mulligan for one of my stats.
Okay.
Because I got
So-
a 9.
So proficiency bonus, I have to roll again, and then minus 10.
No. It's the stat where you put it in place. Whatever you put in that spot.
So if you
So-
rolled like in Ghost case, if you rolled a 4 and 3 2s, you remove a 2, then you have
Yeah.
8. The 8 goes in the big box.
Yes.
Then to figure out the small box, it's 8 subtract
Oh,
10.
the saving
that-
throws, like the small box.
Yes. Or
Okay.
you can do it either way. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I have a 0 in proficiency. I don't like it.
0 in proficiency for what skill?
My charisma.
And you had that as your dump stat. That's amazing. Having a dump stat that's not a negative is amazing.
I mean, my lowest roll was 11, so
Yeah, it's 0. That's lucky as long as you roll
I'm
over
running
2.
do you-
away with it. Just
I'm gonna-
okay.
I'm gonna have my phone go into meltdown
Why?
What? You just give me the
because
numbers
it's
and I'll
trying
say
to
you.
divide by 0.
Just tell me what they are, and I'll give you what it is. Your proficiency.
Why would you divide by 0? There's no dividing by
I
0.
don't fucking know. It's divided by 2, so
Wait, how is -1 divided by 2 equal to 4?
No, that's you did something wrong. If it's negative, just do the simple math, and I'll do the math for you. If you can't do simple
yeah,
math,
just give me the
9?
number.
9 minus 10 is -1.
right?
Divided by 2 is minus 0.5.
So 0.
So you're at
0.
0.
Yes.
My calculator's broken.
I think the
Yeah.
person pushing the buttons is broken. My calculator gave me the right answer.
You guys need calculators for that?
I built the formula for it.
That's amazing.
I was lazy, okay? I didn't want to
It's
think.
probably more work than doing simple third grader math.
You don't know how much alcohol is
Oh.
in my system.
That's fair enough.
So out of all of my stats, I have 1, 2, 3 zeros.
3 0.
Oh, I'm
that
sorry
sounds
for you.
about right. Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty standard, actually.
Really?
You're-
So it's really weird to have a 4, a 3, 2 2s, a 1, and a 0?
That is extremely abnormal.
I have a 0, 3, 1, 2, 1, and a 2.
That's pretty damn good.
I have 0, 0, 3, 2, 2, 0.
Fun. So everyone, you get a proficiency bonus. You should see up at the top. Should say
That's proficiency bonus.
proficiency bonus. Put in +2.
+2.
Everyone.
+2? Really?
Yes, for that proficiency bonus. And then you're gonna have to go. Everyone's gonna have to go to their characters.
Oh, this is where we get the saving throws thing.
Yes, that's where we're gonna get into all the saving throws and stuff.
Wait,
Mine's complicated because of what I chose. I remember reading it. It's terrible.
Save. Now I'm even more confused.
How far have you gotten, Tibbers?
So, what I just did, the -10 divided by 2, I just put all the answers in the saving throws because I asked.
No,
where
it
do
goes
you
in the
put it-
small bubble.
Oh, the small bubble. Oh, I see the small bubble now. Never mind.
There you go.
Oh,
Gotcha.
0,
Are you sure you're not the one that's drunk, Tibbers?
2, 0.
I'm a construction
I-
worker. Drunk's where I live. I mean, not really, but I feel like I have a buff because I work in construction.
Yeah, you
I'm a
probably
mechanic.
do.
I'm
You
a
should be able to do
mechanic.
simple math mechanics.
Hold the fuck up. What's the formula? Because I fucking
Minus
I
10
slept
divided
for a
by
few
2.
episodes.
Minus 10 divided by 2.
Subtract 10, divide
Okay.
what you get by 2.
And then
You gotta
round
think.
down.
And then, yeah.
You guys got to think this is my very, very, very first time ever even doing this. So
Negative 0.5 rounded down. Isn't that -1? 0 is rounded up.
You might be right.
I don't know which way they want to take it because
fine, -1.
Yeah.
I've always just gone closer to 0, but you're right. That is technically rounding up.
For 0.5.
Yeah.
negative 0.5.
Yeah, negative 0.5 rounding up is 0. Rounding down is -1.
True.
So
That would be the same for like 1.5 or -1.5 or like anything like that. You technically go the opposite way.
Technically, mathematically, though, it is 0.
yeah, I was going mathematically, but I think in D&D it's -1. Let me read. How did I wind up in the cleric section again? Just flipping in here randomly.
You love clerics?
We didn't go over inspiration or the saving throws yet, right?
Right, we haven't gone. Inspiration is. You're gonna leave that blank.
Okay. And it's just the +2 proficiency that bonus that we did. Okay.
That's what you're proficient with weapons and stuff like that, as well as certain traits. So let me.
I picked up a great sword. You're a wizard. A great sword.
You would not. That would be a bad. I mean, you can still swing it as long as you're okay with not hitting anything.
Swing it? No, I use it for all my
Swing,
spells.
swing.
The
Just
great
see
sword
a
is the
wizard
new
with
one.
a claymore, and he's just using it upside down as a wizard staff. Fireball!
And it just shoots off in 3 fucking directions.
We're screwed. I need more spell slots already for
You're
healing, I can tell.
You're just now figuring that out, by the way, which is incredible. I've known this for weeks.
I mean, I've known this. I was just trying to ignore it.
You're playing a game with me involved. Of course, you need more healing slots.
Oh man.
Wait, did we already roll the kills?
No.
No,
No. Okay.
I didn't even catch saving throws, so
we didn't start saving throws,
Okay, we started talking about it, and then we got
and then we got
sidetracked,
distracted.
so, okay,
Yes.
making sure.
So what
Somebody
was the
said
fucking
they were
formula for?
confused.
Hey,
And
Heck.
we stopped to help.
I slept for a couple of episodes, so
Hacks,
What's up?
we should change the stream title to just a D-Gen D&D podcast.
Session minus
feel-
1.
Session -1.
yeah.
Session -1.
Oh boy.
The
Makes
face.
so
What
brain
was the
hurts.
fucking formula for?
What?
What was the fucking formula for? Because
The
my
small
brain
bubble in your stat.
is... Okay.
That's your proficiency bonus to that.
the face bumps.
My head hurts now. Even
You're hitting
more.
the wrong person. That's not gonna go into his brain hitting your head.
Exo, at least I have a reason. I just fucking woke up.
Yeah.
It takes me a bit of time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Tiger! I don't know if you were watching yesterday when I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I found a dice.
Uh-huh.
I found a die, and it's the die of Aternach, and I didn't think about it. And the description for it says always rolls a 3, not a 2, and definitely never a 4. And I'm like, I was so happy. I was like,
It's
"Where's
the
Tiger?"
holy dice of Antioch.
That's exactly what it was. It's Dice of Antioch. And it always rolls a 3. People say it's like the most broken dice because you can just get like 5 of them. And then you can just roll 3s and you just...
And get called out for cheating.
Yeah.
One shall roll a 3, not 4, certainly not 5,
2.
not a 2, and for sure not a 1. Just get on with it.
Such a good fucking moment. Okay. So, I had to flip to a character so I can make sure that I do this right.
Oh, I found saving throws proficiencies. Mine's wisdom and charisma.
So, click on both of those.
Mm-hmm.
In your book, you should say if you get positives to any of that.
Wait, I missed that. What?
So, in the book, go to where your character is. Like you'd be a drow. Go to the drow
Right.
page.
Page 187 there, okay?
And you should be able to find your traits.
Traits.
I'm specifically going to the same page as you.
I'm at 180 or 190. Elf traits. Humanoid. Speed 30. 5 to 6 feet tall.
Yes.
I'm
I'm
part
on
of a lineage
gnomes.
that grants you supernatural abilities. Choose a lineage from the Elven lineage table.
Which you
You'll
already
gain
did.
1 level benefit of that lineage, which is Drow.
Yes. Like that would be your overall level, because obviously you're not going to change into a fucking human unless some real shenanigans happen.
When you reach character levels 3 and 5, you learn higher level spells shown on the table. You have always, you can cast it once without a spell slot, and you regain the ability to cast it that way when you finish a long rest.
Yes, you can do it once per day. Okay, so everyone has got to go to their character page, which I think I sent
Your
you, Ghost.
Race or your
Your
class?
race. Next, we'll do
Okay.
class. Is so like humanoid, keen. Like you're gonna want Fey ancestry. You have an advantage on saving throws you make to avoid the end or avoid the end of a charmed condition. So you're gonna want to write Fey ancestry in your traits section, Tibbers. I believe
Fey?
the same is for you, Tiger.
Yeah, I already started doing that.
Okay. Keen senses. You have proficiency in the insight, perception, and survival skill. So fill in those bubbles right next to it.
For saving throws, right?
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
This is...
Oh, wait, no. Those are
Those
Those are
are
skills.
skills. Those aren't saving throws.
Yeah. I meant... Sorry, I meant skills. Yeah,
it's okay,
survival
it's
and...
very confusing.
Sorry, that was my bad. Like I said, I'm dealing with a pretty bad headache right now, especially after hitting myself with a book.
It's fine.
And then
Don't
under
worry.
you're gonna write trance as well for your under your skills or whatever you call it.
4
So-
hours of sleep.
For my feature of traits, I'm gonna put Thay.
Fey ancestry.
Thay ancestry.
You have advantage on throws you make to avoid or end the charmed condition.
I don't. Oh, Thay ancestry. Oh, F-E-Y. F-E-Y. So that's how you spell it. Okay. I can barely read this. Can I zoom? Ah.
Yeah, up the top it's plus.
There we go. Oh wait. You have an advantage on saving throws to make you avoid the charmed condition.
Yeah, which that you're just gonna have to write that. That's a skill. So if someone tries to charm you, you get to roll 2 dice instead of 1 and choose the higher number. That's what advantage is.
You have a saving throw. God, I need to put this right here. You make to avoid
Or end the charmed condition.
or end harmed can end parentheses. Okay.
Yeah, if there's a lot of them, you just do is you just mark down page. You just put in parentheses after it and write your page. Which you'd want to write down not the page on here, you'd want to write down the page on the bottom of the actual screen, which is 190. The actual page,
Yeah.
not the...
Yeah. Okay, so clear dice roll log. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not
Does anyone
doing
else
that.
need help with their stuff?
I think I
I'm
got
good.
mine.
Tiger, you good?
So far.
Ghost, do you need help?
Huh?
Do you need help with yours?
Man, I zoned out so fucking hard that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore.
What's your species?
Yes.
He's
Warforged.
Warforged. That's not in this book. I'm gonna have to go to another book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, there is a Warforged, but they're being built by gnomes.
Yes.
No.
It'd be really funny if Pro's character knew the
no,
creator.
actually, he's not old enough.
No.
Mm-mm.
My character's not that old.
But it would have been funny though. Your character just knows his creator. Like, yeah, I remember that guy.
He was a dick.
What a jackass, man. Can't believe it. I feel sorry for you.
Where the fuck is it? There's Artificer. Finally, there's the Warforged. It's page 53 or 35 on my thing. So the Warforged, they have built-in quirks. Okay. So yours is slightly different. Ghost?
Eh.
You're gonna have to pay attention, buddy.
He's got quirks. He's from My Hero Academia.
Shut the fuck up.
God, I really first 2 seasons of that show were okay. It just went downhill quickly after that.
Can
Oh,
someone give me
no,
the spray
no.
bottle?
Trust me, it gets way fucking better. Like the ending seasons, holy shit, they fucking ramp that stuff up. That you just got to get past the the freaking hero the hero license stuff.
Oh, I did. I already got past all that.
I mean, yeah, once you get past that, then you get into like organized crime, going
Yep,
into the
watched all that. The Yakuza and stuff.
the freaking organized crime, going into the villains fight, and then it starts off on the war, the hero wars.
I think I watched all the way through like season 4, and then just kind of fell off. But either way, all right, Ghost.
Hmm.
I need you to roll 1d8. Roll 2 if you want. This is your quirks for your character.
Oh yeah, Heidi.
3.
Is it? Did you only roll 1?
I mean, roll 2. Just
No. I need like the individual numbers from each one. I was just making sure you didn't roll like a 2 and 1.
No, I just rolled 1.
Okay, so 3. You are fiercely protective of your friends.
And where do I put it?
That would be in your flaws section. Although that one,
It's
You can put it-
arguably a flaw.
put it in personality trait. Just like deeply defensive of my friends.
I just put in overly protective of friends.
That works fine. Now you can go for 1 more if you want, or you can say that's good enough. It says you can have 1 or 2.
I'll risk it for the biscuit.
All right, you can roll 1 more.
5.
You don't know how to filter your feelings and are prone to dramatic emotional outbursts. That would be
Oh
a flaw.
god. I will not know.
Wait
how
a
to
minute,
fucking
wait a
act or
minute.
not.
You're an autistic robot.
I will not know how to fucking act that one out. I'm just letting you know.
Well, I just found it funny. Those are both like attributes for someone who's I know that's autistic. Fiercely protective of their friends, and they actually cannot regulate their feelings properly. So it occasionally comes out in either bursts of laughter or bursts of crying or just random fucking emotions because they get overstimulated. And that's how you can play it: is your character gets overstimulated and they have too strong of a response. So let me flip to the next page. We rolled your height and everything like that yesterday.
Yep. No, we did it.
So Warforged, your Constitution score is increased by 2. So whatever your
Yeah, we
Constitution,
also did yesterday.
did you add the +2 already to it?
Yes.
And one other ability score of your choice is increased by 1.
Oh right.
So you can increase one of your ability scores by 1. Remember to do the math again.
So which one would be according for health?
That'd be Constitution, but you already have a +2. You cannot add another
True.
1.
That's true. Yeah, fuck it. I'm putting it in. I'm putting it into charisma.
Okay.
There we go. I put it in. I put the +1 into charisma.
You're gonna have to go to features and traits now. This is quite a bit for the Warforged.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yep.
You have advantage to saving throws against being poisoned or any other resistant, and you have resistance to poison damage. So resistance to poison damage, advantage saving throw poisoned. That's what I would write it.
Suck a reactor core.
So
Repeat the second part of it.
so advantage on saving throws against being poisoned. All right.
Yeah.
And then you have resistance to poison damage.
Okay.
Okay. You do not need to eat, drink, or breathe. Because you're not human. You are 100% immune to disease. And then you do not need to sleep, and magic cannot put you to sleep. Just write, no sleepy. No sleeping. Then you have that was one skill, by the way. Because you're not human, so therefore you get all the things that benefit not being a human. Then you have Centuries Rest. When you take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in it inactive. Inactive, motionless state rather than sleeping. In this state, you must appear inert, or you don't it does not render you unconscious. You can see and hear as normal, though. So just write in Centuries Rest. SENTRY''S rest. Centuries Rest.
X.
What's up?
It's hilarious how I'm fucking dyslexic, but I still can fucking spell better than you sometimes.
Yeah, I'm terrible with spelling. I know I've always been bad at spelling. So we were talking about the integrated protection, and we changed this for your character. Because they have the synthetic skin.
Yeah.
So, integrated protection, you gain +1 bonus to your armor class. But since you have no exposed metal, you cannot weld parts of armor to you. So, the rest of this is null and void.
What was the fucking stat for the integrated protection?
Yeah, integrated protection. +1 to armor. +1 to AC.
Armored core?
Yeah, funny. Armor class. God damn. This is the last one. This is the last one. You get a 1 skill proficiency and 1 tool proficiency of your choice. So you can have like survival, stealth, any of that stuff. Animal handling, arcana, any of that. You can choose one of those. And then in features and traits, just be like proficient in, lock picking sets. Proficient in, I can just write what you want. I can grab the tools later. That's all there is in that book for you.
Do we get to do origins?
Yeah, you can do your origins if you know it.
But then I have to redo math.
Well,
I end up with a 5 proficiency in wisdom.
Is it to your actual score or is it to saving
Ability
throws?
scores.
Ability score. Okay, so you get plus to that, and then is that for your proficiency or your overall score?
It just says ability scores.
So it would be like your actual
Constitution, wisdom, or
rolled.
charisma.
Yeah, your actual rolled numbers.
But then
so like
that does
10 or
change the other, right?
Yes, it would usually go up by
Okay.
1 a lot of the time.
Well, it says you can choose, and the thing it said you could choose 1 and raise it by 2 and raise another one by 1, or you can raise all 3 by 1.
That's nice.
I don't want to raise charisma. I don't care about it.
Okay. So you're raising 3 by 1.
No, I'm raising wisdom by 2 and constitution by 1.
Okay, makes sense.
Do I need to note that I did that, or
No, you're fine.
just put the new number in?
Usually what I do is I would do like 14, whatever I roll, like 14, and then just plus 2.
Yeah, that's what I put in here. So
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Okay.
There we go.
I can't raise them above 20 though. It says that very specifically.
Yes. Cannot raise it above
Let me
20.
know.
By the way, if you have a 20 and a stat, you're essentially a god in that stat.
Okay, well I'm a god in wisdom.
You have 20 wisdom?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's where I put my because I rolled the 24. That's where I put my 18.
That makes sense. I've never had someone have a 20 as their number.
I mean, I thought about putting 2 in Constitution instead and raising my proficiency to 3, but everything I do is wisdom, so fuck it.
Yeah.
I just understood none of what the fuck you just said.
Oh, it's fine. It doesn't
I
pertain
read
to you.
book.
He's actually reading through his book. Don't forget, we have the online book for a reason.
and I don't I understand jack shit.
You just gotta find the right page for you, and then you figure it out from there. So, okay, now we do classes. Now that I think everyone's done with their, Tibbers is sharing his thing.
It's a good idea.
Not a terrible idea. Tibbers, you still here?
I need to kind of check up
I'm here.
on.
Okay, I was just
I'm,
making sure you're not stuck in a boot loop.
I'm in a boot loop. I'm here physically.
You're physically here, not mentally. Okay. So now we're gonna go. I believe Pro has pretty much already done his cleric stuff.
Which part of it?
You've done most of it, right?
I haven't done hit points. I think that's the only thing I haven't done.
Okay. So everyone sees your. Everyone sees. We're gonna do the saving throws and skills. That's what we were doing. I don't know if you guys were following along.
I'm trying.
So,
Well,
you've
I'm
got-
still blank. So
You had to fill in the bubble for the ones that were pertain to your race.
wait, I think did oh, there it goes.
So fill in the little bubble next to it.
These?
Yeah, you see the little dots next to the line. Click on it and it'll fill in.
He doesn't have one to fill in based on his race though, because he only saves against
Charisma.
charmed condition.
Yeah, that's not a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
That's
I
just a
have no
natural.
charisma
That's just a natural advantage.
Hey, Hex.
What's up?
So, for the wizard core traits, I chose A, which gives you 2 daggers, arcane focus, a quarterstaff, robe, spellbook, and a scholar's pack, and 5 gold. The scholar's pack has its own arcane focus item in it.
You're not going to have that anyway. So what you're going to have is you could have, say, your robes, your book, which is important to your class, and then one other item. I guess you could
What
have
do you
your.
mean?
So the
Is it-
way.
it-
So yeah, you can have all that stuff is what you would normally have. This is where we start getting into things that are different here.
Okay.
So you can have as much of that stuff as you want, not all of that stuff. So what was it again?
2 daggers, the
Okay.
quarterstaff, robe, spellbook, scholar's pack, and then the 5 gold.
You're gonna have the robes, the book, and the staff. That's it.
I'm confused again. But
I don't get the daggers.
He's
Nope, you do
talking
not get
about
the daggers.
equipment that he says you get in the book, but
What?
Hexel's doing it slightly differently.
But you get 15 gold.
Alright, I guess you don't cheat me out of everything then.
No. 15 gold was your signing bonus to the guild.
You so I don't have anything to write with or anything then, because the Scholars Pack has like writing supplies and stuff.
Okay.
Like in the pack, I'll just say what they say a standard like a standard pack for it has is writing supplies, ink, pen, or an ink pen, and then 10 sheets of parchment. And then there's a book of lore for reading materials. Then in tools, you have a small knife and a bag of sand. Then there's a light source, which is either a lamp or a candle. For fire, you have a tinderbox or 10 flasks of oil, and then that arcane focus item.
Okay. So you're gonna have they're probably gonna give you a arcane satchel, which would just have ink, extra paper, a pen, and then your focus item, a bag of sand. That's it.
Well, my quarter staff
Okay.
would already be the focus
Okay,
item.
then you don't need the focus item. Select one other item from that list.
Could you say it again? The ink,
Ink, paper,
Ink,
pen,
pen.
sand. Bag of sand. Small bag of sand.
Okay,
Damn.
so when Tiger is finished, I need help with mine.
Okay. I can help you. What do you need?
It says for the Beal, I just clicked on the link that you sent me for the Blood Hunter.
Okay.
It says equipment. You start with the following equipment in addition to the equipment granted by your background.
Yes.
A martial weapon or 2 simple weapons, a light
Okay.
crossbow and 20 bolts,
You're gonna probably either have the crossbow or the weapon of your choice.
studded leather armor or scale mail armor.
Which one would you rather have?
Probably the scale mail.
Okay. So write the scale mail there.
And then it says an explorer's pack and alchemical supplies.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to get tricky with yours because there's a lot of stuff in there.
And then I'm just gonna ignore the simple weapon or 2 simple weapons, and I'm gonna put the crossbow.
You want the crossbow? Okay.
Yeah.
Crossbow and 20 bolts.
And you can actually read this too because I'm sharing my screen, so
can
you
see
can
it.
actually see me flipping between the book and everything.
Okay, I need you to open new tab. What's in the Explorer pack?
A backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of ration, and a water skin.
Okay, you're gonna get 5 days of rations.
And 50 feet of rope.
We're gonna keep the rope. You can keep the rope, water skin, 5 days of rations, 2 torches, a tinder box, either mess. You could have a bedroll if you would like, and then you get a backpack because you have a lot of items.
Includes a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox. You said 2 torches.
2.
5
days.
days of rations. And a water skin and 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, just shorten that to rope. You're gonna run out of space. Okay.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
The amount of stuff my character has according to the book.
Okay. Last one, you need your alchemical supplies.
And alchemical supplies, new tab. A special tool, or these specialty tools that needed to pursue the craft or trade. Proficiency with a set of artisan tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks that make
Tools you
But
have to
then
craft.
it
So,
doesn't
just
give me
artesian tools.
artesian tools.
Yes, that's it.
Copy.
So the reason I'm doing this is because all of these items were given to you on loan from the guild, along with your signing bonus, which you get 15 gold. Timbers. Where the GP is, type 15.
Is there an actual thing
Yeah,
that says G?
it's right next to your equipment. The one
Oh.
says GP. It's the
GP.
third
Right
one
here.
down.
That says
No,
EP.
fourth one down.
Yeah, so 15.
I only use platinum, gold, silver,
So-
and copper. I don't use EP ever.
I'll just
you
put that there as
You
a
put NA there.
not applicable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Zero.
I need to look back at my thing and tell me where what the conversion rate for everything was. Yeah, if I remember correct, it's copper. Copper is a penny. Silver is 10 cents. Gold is $1, and then platinum is $10. If I remember correctly, I have to look that back up.
I've seen it somewhere recently. God damn it.
Ghost, do you need any help with your class?
Yeah, copper is a penny, silver's 10. Gold is 1 and platinum is 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was correct.
What page is it?
For money,
Yeah.
213. That's not the bubble page, that's the actual book page.
Tiger, are you using the red cover or the one that I linked online?
The what?
Which player book are you using currently?
The one you posted online, because I saw
Okay,
I saw the differences in it, and I was like, I don't know what edition this is versus that.
It's 5.5 is the edition that I linked online. They're the same, but they're slightly different in ways. So all the characters are being created using...
They're the same, but different.
Yeah, they're slightly different, but not by much.
5.51, 5.52.
It's a new edition that released last year that I didn't pick up. That hadn't been playing D&D. Alright, Ghost.
Yeah.
What's your class for your character?
Hold on.
Wouldn't it just be Warforged?
Mm-mm.
Fighter.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I was gonna say I believe he's a fighter because they can't use magic because they're not connected to the Fae. Okay, I'm gonna use the one online.
The online one is page 91.
Thank you.
Tibbers. And no comments swapping me.
Hmm?
Do not fucking comments swap me. Fucker.
I don't even know what that is, so.
Comments swapping. AKA giving me a fucking comments engine.
Oh.
Because he's mechanical.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
first we gotta tip you like a tractor.
All right, fighter level 1. You gain all the traits of core fighting trait table. Wow, that's a lot. Primary abilities are strength and dexterity. Saving throw proficiencies are strength and constitution. So fill in those little bubbles, Ghost,
Mm-hmm.
for strength and constitution. Choose 2, either acrobatics, animal handling, athletics, history, insight, intimidation, persuasion, perception, or survival. Choose 2 of those.
Mm. I know I'm going for intimidation.
Okay, that's one. You got another one.
Yeah.
Why is intimidation charisma, not strength?
Honestly, yeah.
Balance, that's why.
Yes, balance. Too much stuff is on the strength side, anyways.
And history. Fuck it.
History.
And what do I put in those little windows?
It's in the skills window. You click the little bubbles. That's it.
Yeah, you click the little bubbles in the skill section. That's just marking them as very proficient in it.
Okay.
Don't forget, as you level up, your proficiency can go up, changing a lot of your stats.
Oh boy.
That's why you want to fill the bubble in and not just add it, without marking it.
I need to get character origins. That's background, right?
Yep.
So what now?
Everyone got their stuff? Because now you can roll for your hit points.
Oh boy.
I just roll 1d8.
A 1d8.
And- Do I multiply by anything?
No, but you do add your Constitution modifier.
So
Up 2? The little bubble, right?
Yes.
1d10 per blood.
You're level 1.
I got 5.
Yeah, I'm using my mulligan. You'll never guess what I rolled.
1.
Yep, a nat 1.
You got 2 lucky rolling everything else, and now it's gonna punish you.
Roll a 4, add a 1, got the 5. We're doing good. Definitely better than
Gibbers,
Bro.
did you just use your mulligan?
No. I was just...
Uh,
2.
Fuck!
Did you already use your mulligan?
No, I didn't.
You can use your mulligan and re-roll that if you want.
I'm gonna be so pissed if it turns out to be a 1.
Take the higher number. Oh.
I got a
7. Okay, you got a 7. That's not terrible.
So current hit points was put 7 here?
What is your You get 3 in Constitution, so you have 10.
Oh, I get 10.
Yeah, because it's your Constitution plus your Constitution modifier. If you
Which
go
is
back
true.
and read.
So yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What's up?
I'm a fucking tank.
Awesome. So
Not
clear.
yet, you're not. What'd you roll? What's the fighter supposed to roll?
fighter rolls
Please.
1d10 per level.
Yeah, 1d10. Okay. So, plus your Constitution Ghost.
Yeah, I already added it.
What'd you come up to?
It's because I have a +2 addition to my fucking constitution. That came up to 16.
How'd you get
You
16?
can't.
That's not possible.
The max would be 12 if you rolled a d10 and got 10.
Oh, I roll a d6.
Wrong.
You roll
thing.
1d10.
Alright, fuck.
1d10 plus your Constitution
give me a
modifier.
Okay. Dang it!
And
Oh.
oh boy.
I would have been on sooner, but my dad called.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna have to play some catch up now.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know anything about your character? Have you started it at all, or?
I've started a little bit.
Okay. What do you know your race and your class?
No, I do not.
Yeah, so you haven't started at all. Do you have the name at the
Oh.
top?
I have the name. Let me.
Is it Azriel?
No, it is not.
Okay, I was gonna call you out instantly.
No, it is not Azrael. Where the fuck did I put my? I will be right back. Why can't I fucking order shit for once?
So Hex, do I add the plus? So just for clarity, do I add the +2 or the 8?
You add your modifier, so whatever it is in the
Two.
little bubble, that's a 2.
Okay,
How do you have what?
9.
How do you have a 2 and
8?
an 8?
How do you have an 8? Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
I'm really confused. I don't know.
think,
what Ghost
I
is doing.
think
I'm
I
also
think Ghost.
confused.
Yeah, I think Ghost might have fucked up. So the
Which
8
wouldn't be fucking surprising.
8 is -8 minus 10 is -2. Divide by half, that is -1.
Did he actually roll an 8? Is the question.
Yeah, did you roll an 8?
So I had to roll.
That was the
fucking 4d4s, right?
4d6s. 4d6s.
4d6s. So I had a fucking cripple.
So what did you do? Rolled 4d4s?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Ugh.
You
Which-
do have to remember when I was rolling it.
Well,
That was the fucking start. So
re-roll all that stuff.
okay.
And remove
4d6s.
erase your constitution.
Do not shoot a hole in your fucking roof. So re-roll every single fucking
Yeah,
stat.
4d6. Remove the lowest number, and then add the 3 remaining.
I'm gonna send the fucking Hexel the screenshots just to like keep track of it.
You don't have to roll going straight down. These numbers, write them down, and then put them where you want to put them.
Oh, fuck! I need my notepad.
So Angel doesn't even know what class that he wants to play.
No, he's gonna have to. We're gonna have to create his character from scratch.
Do you have the book pulled up, Angel?
I think he went to go run and grab his food.
Well, then why did he show up?
Hey, Hex.
What's up?
Hexel.
What's up?
So
Yes.
I chose Sage for background,
Okay.
and that comes with its own starting equipment. There's A or B. A is literally the same stuff that I already have. B, which I want to choose, is 50 gold pieces.
I'm gonna let you have 20 of that.
Okay.
So you had money in your pocket when you walked in. Didn't say anything.
uh,
25, so we'll split it directly in half.
Do you want to fight through my items and equipment?
Do you want me to?
Guys have all the gold for option Bs.
you probably
surprise
want
me
to
with
look
you.
at that. He's got more gold than a noble walking in.
I mean, technically, I'm a noble, and I'm
My
freaking
pants
broke.
would fall off.
Probably because you're carrying too much shit.
He's carrying too much money. He's got a shitload of money.
Why
right
does
now.
that not surprise me?
Money,
The
money,
cleric is
money.
page 69 on mine, anyways.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll just use that.
Damn. If I chose option B for like all my stuff, I'd have like over 100 gold.
I mean, everyone can choose money instead, and then you can
It's
just
page
go shopping.
72 online.
Nah, where's the fun in that? I can still go shopping and have stuff. I'll be good with that. And I'm definitely gonna need it. I feel like I have some stuff that I really need, but I definitely need other things.
Okay.
This is disgusting.
Alright. I need to figure out what kind of race I want to be.
That's going to be your first thing. Race and
Yes.
what your class is going to be.
Top left is
Use the
starting
book.
equipment.
Use the book. Where is
Yeah.
the
Top
starting-
left. In the orange box.
Oh yeah, there it is. Choose A or B. A, chain shirt, shield, mace, holy symbol, priest pack, or 7 gold. B, 110 gold.
I just want the 110 gold.
And you're gonna have to go shopping.
I
So you're gonna have
already
that.
went shopping.
You're gonna have that. 55.
Okay, and then I picked Hermit as well, which they get a bunch of stuff.
What
Page
is it?
182 in the book. I think it's 184 online. Oh,
Sage.
the
found it.
browser's lagging.
Perfect.
I'm actually
Uh,
keeping the.
So I'm gonna
Yeah,
guess
I
you
took
took
50 gold.
probably 50 gold there as well.
I mean, I was just gonna do it to make it easier through the thing, but
I mean,
the gold is better here by far.
Yeah, I would have taken the fucking equipment from the first one and gold here.
Well, I mean, I didn't think you were gonna let me have all the equipment.
Oh, most of that you're good.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'm good with that equipment, then I'll take that equipment on the first one.
All right, so
Oh,
this
of
would
course,
be
he's
Sage.
good with it, but I
Sage
can have
would
my
be
2 daggers.
1 minute. Sage would be 25 gold plus 15 gold for your signing bonus.
Mhm.
You're
Oh, for the
40.
hermit?
Yeah.
I'm on hermit. So. Okay.
Wait,
So
I
25
think
plus the... It's 50 gold.
is it 50? It's the same as Sage then.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I have to filter. Remember, like all
So I
this-
get 25 plus 15.
Yes, 25 plus 15. You'll wind up with 40. And then, if you wanted to take your starting equipment, you would have a chain shirt, a shield, a mace, and your holy symbol. You're going to get 3 extra gold from that as well. And what's in a priest pack?
I gotta pull it back up. I had it and I lost the page clicking buttons.
No, not Roll20. We're going to go to the D&D Beyond. Okay, you get a backpack, a blanket, 5 candles, a tinder box, an alms box.
Hmm.
That's
Yours
in
is
the
different.
priests. That's in the priests. Oh, that's priests, not.
This priest pack is a backpack, a blanket, holy water, lamp, 7 days of rations, robe, and tinderbox. Is what the online one or the book says.
Why is it?
I don't care which one you want to
different?
use
Why is it different?
because why wouldn't it be different?
Yeah, everything's saying the candles and stuff, but everything is still stuck on 5e. That's why. Okay, this one's the same. You'll have the backpack, the blanket. I'll let you keep the holy water. 4 days of rations. A tinder box, no lamp.
I have the lamp and no tinderbox.
Huh? You have. Oh, that's true.
And I have the lamp instead of the tinderbox.
You can have the lamp instead of the tinder box.
Okay.
They're approximately the same value.
I think the lamp is one more GP.
Okay, I figured out what race I'm gonna be. It's the most generic fucking thing on the planet.
Are you human or half human?
I am a human.
Okay, you're the only human of the group. Meaning someone in Dark Caves is going to have to hold his hand.
Say, "Please
Why do you
help
think I wanted
me."
the lamp?
I have the light cantrip, so we'll be fine.
So
Okay.
Hex, it
What's up?
was number minus 10 divided by.
Divided
Divided
by
by 2.
round down.
Okay.
So if you get a 2...
AKA just take the whole number.
Yeah, if you wind up with a 2, it's 2. So if you wind up with a negative 0.5, it'll be a -1. That's what we decided on. Okay, so I gotta go to human in here now.
Yep.
Do you know what?
Hex.
Do you know what page it's on in the book online?
I have no idea.
Hex.
196, I think,
Okay.
is the online page number. It's 194 in the book.
Okay. What's up, Tiger?
So for Sage, I also get a new what is it? Feature? Yeah, a new feature which gives me more traits. Just one. It's Magic Initiate that gives me two more cantrips. It adds a level 1 spell, and then at the same time on a level up, I can choose one of my spells and replace it with another spell of the same level
Okay, that's fine.
for a spell change.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a trait, so that's something that you learned outside the guild. So you don't have to change anything there.
Yeah, and then it had like spell casting ability, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's
So-
literally the same. I already have.
So
that.
the way I'm doing it is the guild is the one that's giving you all of your items because you signed up to be adventurer, and they're the ones that's giving you all your items. I
Alright.
allowed people to bring a couple items in from their background, though, because they wouldn't have confiscated your items. They would have just given you your equipment. So you guys are literally day one, still sitting at the table having a few drinks. You're a brand new formed party. You know nothing about each other.
We 100% are fucking having drinks. Hell yeah.
So when we get closer, I will start describing everything for you. So you're a human, right, Angel?
Yes.
Okay. You are between 4 and 7 feet tall.
He can be 2 to 4 feet tall.
Can be
I'm
2
not
to 4.
He has
but
the option to small.
I wouldn't if I was you.
Why not? He could be like me.
Yeah, you can be
I
the
am
same
not
height
even
as.
small.
Oh my god! And gnome.
Wait,
in
I
a
could actually be taller than him.
2 gnomes in a trench coat would be very funny. Just saying.
That would be hilarious.
Your speed, which you'll see that at the top of your D&D sheet, is 30.
Okay.
Everyone's got to go and find their speed. We forgot to fill that out because I'm an idiot.
I'm at 30.
Okay, I think most
yeah,
people are
30.
at 30. Most
You'll
medium-sized.
find your speed and your character. So
It's in your
if you're an elf, you'll find it there.
Mhm.
And I am back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Make sure you fill out your speed, Ghost, which is 30.
Damn it!
I already did. We did it. I
Okay.
think a couple of days ago.
You have the perk, Angel, resourceful. So make sure you write this in your make sure you write it in your features and traits section.
Yeah.
Resourceful. You gain heroic inspiration whenever you finish a long rest. So you got to remember that, because I can't remember everyone's skills. So make sure you guys say something when. Skillful. You gain proficiency in 1 skill of your choice. So you're going to have a +2 to any skill you choose.
So where do you put that?
Any skill. Sorry, any skill is just in the section of like religion, medicine, stuff like that.
So where do I put the +2?
For what?
What were you talking about?
I'm not
just
talking to you. I'm talking to Angel.
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you good, Angel?
Yeah, pee real quick.
So skillful, yeah. If you choose like intelligence or one of those things, just select the button. Don't put anything in it yet.
I mean, unless he knows what character what
Yeah,
class
if he doesn't know
always
what
put in there.
class, then You gain an origin feat of your choice. So, which is chapter 5. That's
Page 198.
Okay. And people hate humans for this reason, by the way.
For what reason?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just had a horrible idea that it's definitely going to get me in trouble.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What
God.
reason beforehand were you saying why people hate humans?
Because you get a
They
feat
can
right
pick
off the
anything.
bat.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, so this image, I don't know if you can see the picture, but it's a dude in a wheelchair on the landing of steps. I'm just gonna let that hang in the air.
our thoughts say push him off.
Well, no, my thought pattern is the very first thing that happens when you go into a dungeon is a long staircase leading down.
I
Hopefully
guess
he
we'll
has-
just leave you here.
Hopefully he has some sort of levitation ability, because otherwise that's going to be a very bumpy ride. And I will roll for damage. Your fault for being handicapped, choosing to be handicapped. If you are actually handicapped, I have no problem with you.
What if he does have levitation, right? And then like he starts levitating, and then he underestimates how long the staircase is, and he loses levitation halfway
concentration?
down.
Oh no!
Yeah, like somebody shoots an arrow at him
Boom,
or something.
boom, 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 boom.
There goes Grandma.
Okay, now that I've made this joke, at some point in the game, I'm gonna make one of you temporarily crippled.
Fuck you. You're not doing that. That is bullshit.
I need to make a new character, so I have light.
Yeah, I'll just fucking.
No, you're good. I'm just joking, so don't worry about it. Okay,
I'll just
so these
PK
are...
myself right now.
So, Angel, you're going to get to choose any one of these feats. You're going to have Healer, Lucky, Magic Initiative, Musician, Savage Attacker. You're probably going to want to try to figure out what you want to play before you choose one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take skilled, make it easy.
Yeah, Skilled gives you a +1.
You gain proficiency in any combination of 3 skills or tools of your choice.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'll just pick skillful.
Just pick Skilled. Write that in
Yeah.
your feats section. And then you get to choose any three skills or tools of your chance. And the tools are up here. There's a Mason's Toolkit, there's a Potter's Tools, Smith Tools, Tinkerer's Tools, what was that, Weaver? Yeah, Weaver's Tools, Woodcrafter Tools, Leather Worker's Tools, and Carpenter's Tools. You can choose 3, or you can choose from like the skills section, like animal handling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's your whatever you want. Right now, you are making the basic bitch human.
Yes, literally.
I'm not gonna lie. People have done some really good stuff with basic bitch humans because they're very versatile. So then you're gonna have to choose what your class is and what your background is.
Right. Fuck it. Pick Lucky for one of them.
Huh? I don't
Well,
think that's.
For one of
Is
them.
that? No. Lucky is not in the skilled.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Yeah, the skills. You need the actual like skills, like survival, stealth, sleight of hand,
Yeah.
like those. Choose 3 of those,
The book says my dump stat should be
Or-
dexterity.
or 2 of those if you want, and then choose a tool that you're good with if you want to do, something special with your character.
Right.
Because you will get whatever you choose for this because this is all your background before you join the guild.
Right. Okay, one of them, I think I'm gonna pick survival.
Okay.
And the other, the other ones that I could pick.
Well, they're
So
all
they're
on
just-
the
Yeah.
they're all on the thing. The athletics, animal handling, arcana, athletics, deception, history, insight,
Yeah.
any of those.
Alright. Animal handling.
Animal handling.
Yep.
All right. And don't forget, put a little. What I would do is kind of be like, okay, these are the ones I choose with my feet. That way, when you choose your class, if they wind up being the same, you can just choose another one.
Okay.
All right. Which you probably gonna, yeah. So you get to choose. Now you get to figure out what your background is and what your what you would call it,
Class.
your class is.
Seek H2O input.
Turn into a fucking raisin.
What are your fucking organs?
Raisins.
If you're looking to try this out on class, page 49 has a brief rundown of all the classes.
I needed that water. I opened you right back. I need a pee. God damn it! I know I'm sick right now, so you gotta. I beg your pardons.
You don't get them.
No, I didn't think so.
How do I figure out my armor class? Or my height and weight?
I just did the height and weight myself.
Did you just make it up or what?
Based off of what for like elves, it shows like your medium size, so you're about like between 5 to 6 foot tall.
Yeah, mine's 3 to 4 foot tall.
You
So
can
I
choose anywhere in that range.
We're not
and
doing
then
a roll
I
for it.
looked up online because it didn't really say it. I was like, what's like the average weight of like an elf?
So
So-
here's one for you. If you want to still roll, there is a foot difference. Roll a d12.
Okay, rolling d12. I'm guessing you're going to have 3 foot plus this.
Yes.
I'm 3'3".
Nice. Fucking Christ, you're a munchkin. Well, you're
I mean-
a gnome, so that makes sense.
I'm
the,
5'10".
max height was 4 foot.
That's true. Yeah, but you're pretty much at the bottom of the barrel for height.
Whatever. I have Healy spells. I don't care. I'm harder to hit.
Do you know the
Smaller
guy?
target,
Do you know the
motherfucker.
guy? Do you know the guy who's missing both of his legs and he just runs around in the little nubs?
Oh yes, and he does TikTok videos, and
That's-
one of them is he's working on something really short, so he puts his shorter stumps on. Yeah.
That's you.
Yep, I'm okay with it. This character's
Yeah,
almost
okay.
half of my real life height.
That's funny.
That is funny.
What's up, Angel?
How do I get a
Oh, was
weight?
just saying that was funny.
It is half of my height.
How do I get a weight?
You're gonna have to. It should say. It said in the old manual. what your
No,
weight is.
those doesn't give you a weight at all.
I'm just keeping my Jet GPT weight 102 pounds.
Yeah, elves are really lightweight.
I'm 135.
You're older than he is too, so. Let's see.
Yeah, how old is your elf, Tiger?
525.
Okay,
Jesus
I have
Christ.
300 years to gain 30 pounds. I'm good.
I have seen the splitting of the world.
Yes.
I
we went
was
over that
mature.
yesterday.
I was mature. I found out I was mature when that happened, and I'm still mature. I like just reached probably like
So how do I
30s or
figure
something,
my height?
late 20s.
You're gonna have to go to the human section, and that tells you it was between 6 and 7 foot. I think I'm right here.
Yeah.
So, Individual can stand
Between 4
from
and 7
5.
feet.
It says 5 to 6 in my book, so 4 to
Yeah.
7 works too.
Alright, yeah.
Don't go over 6 actually.
Yeah, I was not wanting to go over 6, so
Yeah,
I was
and
gonna
it
try
goes
and roll
up.
for it and
your-
see what I can get.
Your weight, yeah, between 5 and 6, and roll a d12 if you want.
Yep.
If you wind
So
up
can
being
I be
5,
like 35 pounds?
I'm looking at your thing. So a human is between 125 and 250 pounds, but they can be heavier. Remember, this is your weight without your armor.
Say my average weight is 40 pounds.
You would weigh the same as your. Really?
That's what it says online.
There's heavy armor you're going to be wearing that weighs more than that.
That's gonna suck.
No
Where's all
one-
your weight? The armor.
No one kick him because he will go across the room like a fucking bowling ball.
Just keep rolling.
And I have to be within range to heal you, motherfuckers. So that's not a good idea.
No.
I mean, actually, if we take it, I would say if you really need to get somewhere, someone can throw you or, something like that to give you extra distance. I would say, I would
Hold
say
this
it's the-
rope. All right, throw him.
Well, my
I am
thought
the
pa-
grappling hook, motherfuckers.
my thought my thought pattern was if someone has the strength check, I would make them do a strength check, and I would let you get either an athletics or a dexterity check. I'd probably make you do an athletics check to see if you land it or land on your face.
Can I throw myself? My strength is 16.
No, someone else will have to throw you. But I would give you basically the equivalent of dash, which you can move twice your distance if someone's willing to throw you. But it's going to not be a small strength requirement, especially if you're wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, because my weight's gonna fucking quadruple.
Double.
Only Ghost is gonna be able to throw him.
How much does my chainmail weigh? I wonder.
That's at the back. It used to
Anyone
be
here
at the back.
play Titanfall 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ghost is BT.
Boom.
Fastball.
Obi.
Hey,
Remember-
find
remember,
Arcane
no-
Recovery
I-
and Ritual Adept.
No throwing. No throwing without his permission.
I love the fact of I just made the one reference and everybody was just like, oh no,
Yep. We all
just automatically.
My chainmail weighs more than I do. It weighs 55 pounds.
What are you, a fucking ant?
You weigh around 100 pounds. That's gonna be a pretty high strength requirement to throw you.
Yeah.
So this is the party. This person, this
going
person,
blank,
this
bitch.
person. Our garden gnome.
My shield weighs 6 pounds.
Yeah, it says gnomes average slightly over 3 feet tall and weigh between 40 and 45 pounds.
Oh, so you want me to use the 40?
You can continue being the weight you want. You're a young gnome, so
I have it at 35, so I mean I'm not that far off.
okay. If you want,
My
it to be
shield
40,
is 1/7 of my weight.
You can either do that or split the difference. You want to be like 38 pounds.
Okay, 38 sounds okay. It's still ridiculous.
Yeah, gnomes are tiny, and they are of elven lineage, which makes sense why they'd be so light. I've lifted cabinets way heavier than your character.
I lifted pipe heavier than my character.
Pretty sure my weightlifting set weighs more than your character.
I don't want to know how many times more I weigh than my character in real life.
Well,
That'd be a depressing number.
I'll tell you this. You have to take that, add your chainmail shirt to it, and then almost add 200 pounds for me. I weigh 176.
Well, my guy is.
What else do I need to do?
This is great.
Oh, we're waiting on Angel to catch up.
Yes.
So, Angel, have you figured out your class yet?
I have to go look at that. I've got another guide up to kind of figure out what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
Man's fucking Tony Starking that bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking screens all around him.
Closer to Tony Stark. Tony Stark.
Dun-dun-dun.
He couldn't even build this in a cage with a box of scrap, or he couldn't even build this in a manufacturing plant with a tray of scraps.
Yeah, he's Tony Stark's retarded cousin.
Doing.
Tony Stark.
You're Noni Stark. Noni Stark.
Tony Stark.
Noni Park, the average guy. I have superpowers. What do you have? Nothing.
Autism.
Nothing.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
I'm gonna be a ranger.
You want to be a ranger?
Yeah,
Rangers are
why not?
interesting. You don't have one of those. You're actually, you and Tiger are our only distance, I believe.
Well, no, I have a,
I
I
have
have a,
spell.
I have a crossbow.
Okay, now what page is?
Although, imagine the pure fucking intimidation factor of a fucking just.
Oh,
hunk
I
of
flipped
fucking
right
just-
to ranger. That's amazing.
Oh, nice.
So
For once, so for once you didn't just open the book to cleric.
no, primary. So your primary abilities are dexterity and wisdom. So those are both going to get +2s.
Ooh.
Or no, ability. Sorry, my brain is not cooperating again. Yeah, dexterity, wisdom.
Those are just the main stats you need to concentrate on. It doesn't get any bonuses, right?
Yeah, those are just the main ones you need to concentrate on. You don't get any bonuses. I'll probably read the rest down here.
Saving throws to strength and dexterity.
Choose 3. You either get you get one of these or 3 of these. You get animal handling, which you already have, athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival. Choose 3.
Okay.
Which I think you have 2 of those already, so.
Yeah, I've got animal handling and survival.
Okay, so it's athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, and stealth.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with stealth, nature, and one. Go with insight.
Why am I laying like something that will be found on a fucking pyramid? Like, no fucking joke, I'm laying on my fucking chair like if I was in a fucking pyramid.
I'm having to use Microsoft Paint to fucking write everything down on this PDF file.
Nice.
It is fucking horrible.
You don't. Why? If you
Why?
download
just,
it,
Yeah, you
you
just
can
download
fucking-
it and click on it and type it
Yeah.
in.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
you can just use your fucking browser, you goddamn ape.
But you can do that later.
I'll do it later. At least everything will be wrote down and saved.
That's going to be the important part, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully you have another one open with your spells, because rangers have spells.
Let me go find it. Oh shit, I didn't have that other tab up for that.
Fun.
No.
Okay, so... So your proficiency is +2.
Oh, right, fuck. I know, so.
Class features: spellcasting, favored enemy, which I want you to write in your traits section.
Okay.
Favored enemy. And then you're going to write a favored enemy next to you. An enemy that you think you will commonly come across in the world of Thetis.
You can do something differently. You could do
Yeah.
weapon mastery instead. It's on the next page on 120.
I see it. It said you get all of these.
Oh, he gets all of them?
Yeah, he gets all of them.
Do I get all of them? Did I mess mine up?
I get all of them. Oh no.
Pro's just like, am I way more awesome than I thought I was?
Well, it tells you
shit.
in the becoming a level 1 character, and it tells
Nope,
you.
I only
gains.
have one level 1, so.
Okay. You choose one. Does it say that? Okay. So you wrote down favored enemy Angel. Fuck, my brain is shorting out.
The other fucking screen. I can barely fucking read that.
How many elves do we have in the party?
2.
Okay, I was gonna say if there was like 3. Favorite enemy type, elf. Oh, you
Be a
what?
racist. Be a racist. No, and a favorite enemy would be like bandits or bears, or which you wouldn't want to do bears or any animals because you have animal handling.
What if he was just racist towards one type of animal? One time it bit me. He's just like,
If you're gonna do that, it's got to be the squirrels.
no. If he's gonna do it, it's got to be stingrays.
Beavers that bit a nipple off.
Stingrays.
Kurva.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick bandit for the ones that are gonna be coming across me the most.
And then we just get nothing but undead.
Probably.
Well, it's okay. You have a cleric, which they're fucking OP against undead. So he's got bandits, and he's got the ones that were already killed and came back. Okay, now Angel,
Yes.
I need you to bring up the dice roller, unless you have 4d6 around you.
I have to go to dice roller, so go to it real quick.
You're just gonna type in 4d6 into the thing.
Oh shit! I exited out of the wrong fucking tab. God
Here, you want
damn it.
this roll? I'll do them for it now.
Yeah,
No,
just do it for
no,
me.
pro. Pro
Why?
rolls
The
extremely
first
good.
one I just got a 22. 6, 6, 4, 6.
Yeah, you want to drop the 4, and it's 666, which is 18.
Exactly.
He's got to roll his own.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
these are all good.
No, bad.
Okay, so which dice do I need?
4d6, which are the standard cubes.
If he does this, his lowest stat is a 9.
Yeah, my lowest stat is a 7.
No, you're
No. You have to roll that 6 times.
Oh, okay.
yeah. You write them down. Like I said, you take 4, drop the lowest number, and then add the 3 remaining, and then write that number down. Do that 6 times.
Okay.
This is a problem.
What?
9.
Or never mind.
Are you playing a game?
I'm waiting for the next session because Angel has to catch up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, next area.
So yes, I'm playing a game. I'm waiting for you to tell me ready to move on, and then I'll stop.
Stop. Hamata.
Are you
Bless
done?
you.
Are you done, Angel? Do you have all 6 of your numbers?
Almost. My fucking internet browser is being retarded.
This is so against my OCD. It's not funny.
What?
What I'm doing is satisfactory.
Oh.
Okay, so I've got all 6. Now, what was I
Okay.
supposed to do after that?
So what we did is, if you want, you can, if one's like a really low stat, you can take a mulligan on it and roll that one again. Or you can save that for when you have to roll your HP. And if you don't
Okay.
use it at all, I give you a +1 initiative dice to start the next session with.
Yeah, I'm just going to use the numbers that I've got.
Okay, so now you're going to allocate them to your skills. write the number to your skills, and then you're going to add your modifiers as well to some of them. You're going to want to allocate them primarily to
Your high should be Dex. Wisdom should probably be your second.
Dex and Wisdom. Wisdom is what you use for spell casting. Dexterity, you have the ability to use your Dexterity modifier to add to your armor class. So you're going to want that.
Doesn't it
probably
also
highest.
affect his attacks?
Yes, it does. If he's using a finesse weapon, like a bow
Yeah,
or
like
a
a bow.
crossbow. Yeah,
It'd be funny if he's an archer that never uses a bow.
I've seen that before. It made my head fucking hurt
Why?
because
Holy cantrips. Forever.
So it's Jim's mission to watch Hexel cry. Gotcha.
I think it's
Yes.
most of your guys' missions.
No.
My character isn't gonna make you cry. It's
No,
not that
yours-
bad.
No, yours is fine. Most of your guys' is fine.
I had a much more evil character, I'm gonna admit, and then I abandoned it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I've got those wrote down.
Okay, 1 minute. Oh, I found the thing where it's to calculate weight.
Oh,
Yeah, it pretty much comes to the same spot. Yeah, gnome 35 pounds, it says in here, but then you add weight modifier. Most of them are like, oh, you know, times or plus 2d4 or whatever, you know. Halfling, base weight 35 pounds plus 1 pound. Why did you just write 36? Same way with the gnome. So halflings and gnome weigh the same. Gnomes are taller than halflings. Good to know. Okay. I'm still looking for Ranger.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry, future OCD.
So in your I've got to go to the thing. Can you guys tell that my head's really starting to hurt? So in other proficiencies and languages, Angel,
okay.
you're going to put light, medium, and shields for armor.
Okay.
You also have simple weapons and martial weapons.
Am I the only one that has everything?
I think so. Don't stop copying it. Start copying and pasting it to him, because you'll just get confused, Tibbers.
Oh, this is me.
Oh, you're doing this for yourself? Next, your weapons, simple weapons, and martial weapons. You're proficient in... Tibbers, you're efficient in alchemist supplies. You're not proficient in any tools, Angel.
Oh,
Not yet, at
yay.
least.
You're up in the saving throws. Click strength and dexterity, the little dots. Just fill those dots in.
Alchemist supplies, and my saving throws are dexterity and intelligence. How do I figure that out?
Just put it in the circles. Just click the circles.
Oh, of dexterity and
Tibbers' brain has already gone over to satisfactory.
Yep.
well, I didn't originally, because in the book right here that I was reading, this right here, Elf doesn't have any
No.
any saves. So I literally just put fucked.
Nope, you're good.
Like a letter in each. I put a letter
no.
in each of the
Oh, you're
things. of
still
the...
gonna have that. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
So those two are my things: dexterity and intelligence.
So
And then skills, choose from 3.
Hey, just so you guys know, if you have the online book, the PDF file one,
yeah.
it's pages 243 to 240 or 242 to 243. That'll get you onto pages 239 and 240, which is like the start of all of the spells and the descriptions, their casting times, ranges, all that stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna have to write a lot of
There
that
we go.
stuff down.
I picked that.
Okay.
So I was literally like trying to look for all that because I was like, I don't even know how far these cantrips work. Like Mage Hand, how far can I go? I just Mage Hand somebody's fucking lunch on the opposite side of the planet.
Well, there's a don't forget there is a weight limit and there's a concentration. Like you have to focus. You have to, so
Concentration?
within eyesight usually is.
I close my eyes and use trance. Mage Hand. I'm using the Force.
Okay, so do I get a blood medallion?
Let's see. Level 1, you gain the ability to channel or sometimes sacrifice a part of your vital essence to curse. You have 1 blood curse of your choice, detailed by the section. Additional blood curses till 6th, 10th. Each time you learn a blood curse, you also choose one of the blood curses you know and replace it with another blood. No, you do not get. There's no like focusing or anything.
Well, I that was my bad. I read that as blood, like a jewelry, like medallion,
No,
not a maledict.
no. You would have to. You would have to do like a blood essence or from someone else, which is why I gave you the 2 bottles of blood. You can use that as a replacement. All right.
So.
Who needs what now?
Think I'm ready to go on to the next one. I think I am.
All right, Angel.
You can tell me otherwise if
Did
I'm
you
not.
allocate all your skills already?
Yes, I've allocated my skills.
Okay. I don't think you get
He
any
needs
pluses.
to choose a background.
Oh yeah, he does need a background.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's pretty important because that'll increase certain stats.
Yep. What page was it? Does anyone remember?
Backgrounds are 186
177.
to 187.
Yeah, mine's
It's like around both of those.
I think it's
Okay.
179 in the online. I think you just add 2.
Online
or
is
180.
180 to 181.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
looking
start
at
of
the
it.
thing at the bottom. So, all right, you got to choose one of these, Angel. Make sure you read it, otherwise you'll have like Tibbers has, and you'll wind up being an evil character that's beholden to a monastery.
I chose it to be like that. I did read it.
Oh, okay. You just misinterpreted it.
Yes.
Fully read
yeah.
it. Don't skim it.
I guess I could do my alignment now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if nothing on mine has anything for alignment, I can just choose what I want then, right?
Like, so your character is a wizard, meaning you're probably going to be in the upper to, like, the first 2 of the middle. So you'll probably be lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, lawful neutral, or true
I'm
neutral.
just neutral good. That's what I wanted to go for.
Okay.
Yeah, like I just don't really care so much, but I tend to do the right thing.
That works fine. You're too involved in your books to want to really give a shit.
Yep.
So that works perfectly.
Fuck the world. I want to forget it. I don't like remembering the past.
Yeah, it makes sense, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, Angel, whenever you read what what character origin you want. Once again, I'm sorry I'm not very energetic. I am dealing with a headache that I went and took stuff for. Thankfully, it's going away, and I am definitely getting sick.
I'm gonna pick farmer.
You want to be a farmer?
Farmer.
Okay. You get an extra feat, by the way, called tough.
Yeah.
So in the one section, write tough, and then we'll go. If anyone wants to go and try to find that one, so you can read it out. You also get ability scores in Constitution, Strength, and Wisdom. So put a +1 in each of those, I believe.
Hey, Hex.
What's up?
So I have a question about the world and the calamity, since I would still remember it.
Okay.
I will say you can text this to me if it's something that the others can't know or don't know.
Okay.
But I wanted to know, what was the enemy type that like did this, and are they like still the main enemy type that we would face?
No one knows. It was a adventurer group that was pretty renowned, though no one remembers their name.
Okay.
Going to basically do the classic, save the world, stuff like that. And they failed. And
So nobody knows what they were trying to save the
No.
world from.
No one knows. And anyone that did
Okay.
know is dead.
Awesome. I'm glad I didn't know.
No witnesses.
they,
So-
they just find out, wait, he's how old? He knows? Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the reason for the splitting and cracking of the planet, they realized that they needed some form of organized government to not have that ever happen again. Instead of an organized government, the Adventurers Guild stepped up and started their first few locations and spread from there. So now that they're all over the world over the last 300 years.
They must have an insane fucking intelligence line.
Well, could have just been started by some random Joe Schmo that's like, you know what, we need someone that's going to take care of some of these issues we're having.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because
Don't
like
forget,
normally
when the world cracked, it scorched some lands, froze other sections that had never seen winter, and spread most of the major land masses into clusters of islands that they called archipelagos. Most of the major cities, were either destroyed, toppled, or they got lucky and split off on a major landmass part. A lot of it, split off on a major landmass. Some of it fell into the sea, kind of stuff, and they rebuild from there.
Hey, heck.
Under the sea.
What's up?
The notification I just got. You've been playing Satisfactory for 2 hours now. It wouldn't hurt to take a sip from a Fix-It brand bottled water.
Nice. So, by the way, you got two more skill proficiencies.
Me?
No, not you,
Oh.
Angel. Animal handling and nature.
Mm.
All three of yours are animal handling. Now I'm going to do something special because you've got a lot of skills.
Yeah, that's an
You can either add +1 to animal handling, or you can choose another skill for it. I don't think you have nature.
Didn't you literally just say animal handling and nature?
That's what I said. I don't think he has nature right now checked off.
I've got nature checked off.
Okay, so you can add +1 to both of those if you really want. So instead of you having +2 like most, you'll have a +3 in those because you've got it in all three of your sections. You have those skills.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this.
So I'm gonna give you a break because otherwise he will be proficient in every fucking skill.
That ain't no shit.
Yeah. So
You are also tool proficient in carpenter's tools.
So you're a Hexel.
Yes, I can do things with wood.
He's a wood mechanic.
Hexel,
No. Tree carcasses, not wood.
Hexel, please tell Engel how we inadvertently created an autistic fucking robot.
I'm not going back to those, but he's overly protective of his friends and is prone to random outbursts of emotion.
Oh God.
As a
So,
warforged.
As a warforge. So he's an autistic robot.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
In fairness, he could have rolled like 3 different numbers for his second one and he still would have been an autistic robot.
Yeah.
So
but
the funny
hey,
part
at
is
least,
the funny part is I know someone with autism that's exactly like that. When they get over like stimulated, they just either start crying or freak out or something like that, and then one of their friends have to calm them down. I have to go to the store with him all the time. Okay. Now, you can choose between A and B for equipment.
Okay.
A is a sickle, carpenter's tools, healer's kit, an iron pot, a shovel, traveler's clothes, and 30 gold. Or you could just have 50 gold, which we're going to have either one of those golds. So it's 15 gold or 25 gold.
I'll do 25 gold.
So you're not going to take the sickle and carpenter's tools, stuff like that?
Nah, I'll just buy the shit later.
Probably not a bad idea. You're going to have, otherwise you'd be loaded down with a bunch of tools.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't want to carry a bunch of shit.
Well, you're going to wind up carrying a bunch of shit one way or another.
Yeah.
I just did it again. I flipped straight to Ranger. It's literally go all the way over and click it, and it's the opposite from where I just was. It's cool. Okay, are you done with all that?
Yep.
Okay, did you go plus whatever to your 3 skills, +1 to your 3 skills?
Yes.
Okay, now you're gonna take each one of those skills. So, like the one I'm looking at, which is Tibbers. So you're gonna take whatever your number is, 11, whatever. Subtract 10 from it. Divide by 2, and then round down. So -5 becomes -1.
Negative 0.5 becomes -1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 0.5 is very important.
So Hex,
What's up?
I'll send you a screenshot. And do I choose the starter gear from this?
From your fighter.
Yeah,
Warforged
from the
didn't
fighter.
have Warforged didn't have any gear to start with. Yeah, chainmail, greatsword, flail, 8 javelins.
I was thinking
Dragoneer's
of picking
pack.
B.
B is studded leather armor, a scimitar, a
Scimitar.
short sword. I knew longbow, 20 arrows with a quiver, and Dungeoneer's pack, and 11 gold. Or C, 125 gold or 155 gold.
Yeah, but we don't know the prices of everything, so I
Right.
could be.
Put in the book.
Yeah. So if I.
you're gonna go
pick
with B?
C, yeah, I'm going with fucking B.
Okay, so you're gonna have the studded leather armor. You can pick one, either a scimitar or a short sword.
Hold on, let me Google something.
I believe they're both finesse weapons, and they both are very similar.
Yep, I am picking the scimitar.
Scimitar, okay. And then
So it depends what style.
just a standard iron scimitar. You literally have standard iron standard iron weapons or wood weapons in some cases branded with the guild's logo. Same goes for your armor. Your armor is standard guild equipment that they took out of your original pay. Okay.
So I take that number and divide it by what?
Divided by 2. And then you're also going to get the Dungeoneering's pack. You're not going to get the longbow and 20 arrows.
Yeah.
Not you. I was talking to Ghost.
Oh.
Not you.
Oh, yeah,
No, you keep yours the same.
I don't even need the arrows and the fucking longbow.
That's fine. You didn't get one. You only got one piece of
Yeah.
equipment. But you have the Dungeoneering's pack, which you're gonna have to
Which
click on
which
it.
has which does have one thing that's two things that are fucking useless.
Well, tell me what's in it,
For me.
and
Uh, of course, a backpack.
you're gonna need that.
Yeah, that's obvious. Caltrops,
Okay.
a crowbar,
Okay.
two flasks of oil,
Okay. Which
10. Yeah, I mean I'm a warforged, so that could be useful technically. 10 days of rations.
you're gonna have 5 days of rations. I split
Okay.
I split those in half for
Even-
everyone.
What would the fucking warforged rations be?
You could just give them to one of your party members. Don't forget, no one
People-
knows you're a warforged. Everyone thinks you're just a human.
True. So
Hey,
only
well-
I partially know I'm a warforged.
Yeah, only you know you're a warforged.
Hey,
Rope?
Ghost.
Yeah.
Your ration is diesel.
No.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need the rope.
Yeah, tinderbox, 10
Uh,
torches, and a water skin.
3 torches, a water skin, rope. And I'll give you the oil because I think it's funny. So I believe that's backpack, rope,
How many torches?
3.
Okay. Because I am typing down the one.
Hello, Red. How's it going? Sorry, I'm dealing with a headache right now while also dealing with a bunch of headaches.
Shut the fuck up.
He's fucked.
The life of a DM.
I'm creating myself a spell fucking spreadsheet.
Nice. I appreciate it when people do that.
I don't know how.
I
do
have
it.
to know how to break
Yeah.
it some way.
You're doing what?
He's creating a spell spreadsheet with all the descriptions and everything like that, so he can easily glossify them. He's
Yeah,
basically
for
got.
mine at least.
He's doing a digital book essentially for his character. Like his, I would assume your character's writing all these down.
Oh,
This is a
these.
good idea.
Oh. Those are caltrops. Oh.
Yeah, you don't have caltrops, but you can get them. They're really cheap.
Yeah, but
have
I
to
was
cut your
I was
money
so curious
somewhere.
as to what the fuck they are.
Yeah, they're little. They're little tire punctures, and they hurt like hell to step on.
They're bastards.
Yes, they're little fucking jacks with all the sides
So
sharpened.
I'm guessing I'm not getting a crowbar, right?
You can have a crowbar.
Okay, crowbar is good.
Crowbar is
And I can-
literally a piece of folded metal. That's a crowbar in this world. With a flattened end.
Which is pretty easy to make.
Yes, they're really cheap. I think they're literally like a gold. I'm trying to keep everyone's stuff anywhere between like 25 and 30 gold. Plus the 15 that you get for the signing bonus for the guild.
Oh, right, the 15 signing bonus.
Yes, 15 gold signing bonus.
Because I was getting 11 from the fucking starter kit.
Nice. We don't have any dwarfs in the D&D thing. We have a gnome. That's the closest we got.
Yeah, who's gonna get thrown a lot?
Hey, remember, no throwing the gnome without his approval. Or if
That's
he's-
gonna be.
Remember, my
broken real
armor weighs me
fast.
down.
Yeah. Fucking armor weighs 20 pounds
Like
more
a
than
rock.
you do. Yeah. Fucking armor weighs 20 pounds more without the shield or weapon. How much does the mace weigh?
I didn't look. I didn't get that far. I didn't care anymore. I had more important things to do.
I really need to find one fucking video. Now that I fucking now that I know about the fucking gnome, I just cannot unsee one thing.
Is it midget throwing?
No.
Dwarf toss. Alright. Angel, where are you right now? What do you need?
Look.
I know what I need.
What's that?
More fucking gold.
So where do I send the video?
Throw it up in player chat. If it has to do with D&D.
What do
This is what I hear whenever I hear about a gnome.
What do I put for like level and experience?
Nothing. Put 1 for your level.
Okay. Alright,
I'm getting tired of holding that book. No throwing the gnome. Can you kick him? Red said exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I said that if someone was to kick him or throw him and pass the strength check, I would let him move 60 feet in any direction until he hits something and stops.
just becomes a giant rolling wrecking ball.
Tactical thermonuclear gnome.
Exactly.
Yeah, and go look at the video. Oh wait, no, you're filling it out. But yeah, once you're done, I'll fucking.
He's got a lot to do to catch up. We're trying
Yeah.
to...
I've got a lot of shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so
That is.
the other two things I need to do is armor class and my HP.
Which you said you had leather armor, right?
Yes.
I have no armor.
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
just have your robes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to do my armor class either.
You gotta have to look up your armor.
Mhm.
So leather armor is AC of 10 plus your dexterity modifier. Okay. So you're gonna look up your scale mail or whatever it is you have.
I have a
And-
chain shirt.
Chain shirt, yes.
13 plus dex, max
Yes.
of 2. So 15 for that. I have to add all this together?
It's just plus your strength, your actual modifier.
But
The
I also
one
have a
that's in
shield.
the- one that's in the square. Yeah, you add your shield to it.
Okay.
I believe you add it without your dexterity modifier, though.
There is no dex. It's just plus 2.
Okay, then you add +2 to it.
Alright, wake me up when Engel is caught up.
Well, we're doing stuff right now for your armor class and stuff.
Goddamn.
Did you already figure out your armor class?
How would I figure it out?
Just went over that.
I want plate armor.
So type in what armor you have into Google,
Or just tell me.
or you can just tell Pro, yeah, and then he'll tell you.
The
Yeah.
armor. Studded leather armor.
Studded
Studded leather armor, 12 plus dex modifier.
So would I just do 0 plus the dex?
Yes. Wait,
It's the dexterity modifier.
a second.
Yeah, all armor is dexterity. Some has strength requirements. My strength is high enough I can wear plate armor. It weighs 65 pounds.
Armor can wear leather armor, but it comes disadvantage. Okay, so
With plate armor and a shield, it's
So-
70 pounds of armor on a 30 fucking 8 pound.
that's funny.
If anyone, if anyone said anything to me within the last 3 minutes, I didn't notice my headset turned off.
Okay, we're calculating armor classes.
I was in the kitchen, so
Do you have armor?
Yes, he does. He has scale, I believe.
yeah,
What
I
is
have
your armor?
scale.
Scale mail?
Yeah,
14 plus dexterity modifier, max of 2.
14
He's got 0 dex, so
plus
You're
0
extra.
dex.
Yeah, so 14. Do you have a shield?
I do not.
Okay, yep, you're just 14 then. And you have disadvantage to stealth.
yes. Make sure you write that down somewhere. right after your armor that you have, the scale mail that you have. Put it in
Yes.
parentheses.
And put
Disadvantage to stealth. 'Cause you're clinky and clanky.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, my chain shirt doesn't have that problem.
Eh, I'm just wearing fucking leather armor.
Padded armor has a disadvantage to stealth.
Yeah, it does.
I
Oh,
seriously
God.
just want plate armor. It'd be fine.
So I checked the strength requirement for armors. I can
Mhm.
wear plate armor.
Yes.
Yeah, it's only
Oh,
15.
God.
Goes-
But it wouldn't be as funny as me wearing plate armor because it weighs 65 pounds and I alone weigh 38 pounds.
Hey, cameras, you're still streaming.
The APFS DS
Trevor.
gnome.
sorry.
Fucking
Oh my god.
bro.
Okay. Do you have mage armor? Tiger?
Huh?
Do you have the spell mage armor?
Is that a cantrip or?
I believe it's all one.
I don't. I haven't gotten to my spells yet. I'm still adding my cantrips. I have like one more to add.
Okay. So, yeah, you just basic robes. Let's see. Yeah, robes don't give you anything, so you're just gonna have 0 for your.
Shall we
No.
the money gang? We love casting
No,
spells.
no fucking dexterity bonus.
You put your dexterity bonus in there, right?
+1.
Oh wow! Protect the squishy mage.
I'm in the front. It's fine.
It's okay.
I have 17 armor class.
I have 14, so. not much
I am trying to go for a a like glass cannon, pretty much.
Nothing wrong with that. Just don't get hit.
I mean,
Yeah.
Don't die.
Tiger-
You can drop to 0 HP and I can save your life, but just don't die.
Tiger, you know what would be fucking worse? Somehow having the luck of like being able to deal like the most amount of damage and having 1 hit point.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I have 5 hit points, so.
I have 9.
Damn. You have 9.
Yeah.
So earlier you asked how much a mace weighs, right?
Yeah.
4 pounds.
Okay. So you're swinging something that's a 10th your weight.
Over a 10th. I'm only 38 pounds.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm holding a shield in the other hand while I'm doing it. And the shield weighs 6 pounds.
I have idea, bro.
Christ.
I can't think of
Because-
my armor I topple forward.
Bro, because you sooner or later find fucking plate armor. What if we mounted fucking stabilizing fins on that bitch?
Those wheels they put on the back of dragsters.
No.
He's trying to
Stabilizing
talk me into like
fins.
making me a rocket.
APFS DS, bitch.
Rocket Man.
But
All
plate armor
4.
weighs 65 pounds. Your strength check is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's do the math right now.
All I need is a bit of luck.
So with that,
109 pounds is what I would weigh. Try to be thrown. Oh nope,
109.
I forgot my weapon. 100 and fuck, forgot the mace weight was. 113 pounds.
113 pounds divided by 4.
Is it even possible?
I don't know if that's even possible. You're gonna have to be kicked.
It's 28.25.
So someone's gotta roll a fucking 29 to fucking throw you.
If I have my plate armor on.
Yeah.
Oh god.
With a nat 20, I would still say you need to have at least 24 points in total. Or you're gonna get hurt.
How do you do initiative?
That's when we that's a plus or whatever to your initiative that you can find on your character page.
On your character page?
Yeah.
One moment.
I think it's your dex modifier. All right, people can now do this part if they want.
Okay.
So where the saving throws and stuff like that are, you should have stuff filled in, like the bubbles filled in, if you were following along.
Yeah.
So if the bubble is filled in, it's +2 for saving throws, meaning you're proficient. And then you just take your strength, and then if you're proficient in it, say it's +3 for your strength, then you're going to add 2, and that would be +5. Okay.
So it's the small bubble, and then if it has circle, it's +2.
Yes. And you can do that all the way down. So, like, acrobatics is dexterity. You'll use your dexterity modifier, and then so on and so forth, all the way down.
So the skill, you don't take the saving throws into account. It's just off the skill.
No. It's off. It's just off your strength, wisdom, intelligence, all that stuff. Just that. Don't be adding it from your saving throw, because things will get thrown way the fuck off.
Wait, hold on. So for the saving throw, right? That doesn't have. It's not like checked with the circle
dot.
next to. Yeah. So then I'd go over to my strength and look at the bubble there at the bottom.
Yeah,
which
which
is
should have
0.
yeah, so you would have
I'm sorry.
0 additional added to your strength modifier.
Okay.
You're rolling for strength.
And then the dexterity would be 1, constitution 1, but then intelligence I have that X'd off.
Yeah.
So it would be 3 + 2
Right.
for 5.
Yes.
Okay.
What's up, Timbers?
I was in the kitchen again.
Oh. So we're doing all the saving throws and skills now.
So it was
+2 if the dot is filled in next to it.
Otherwise, it's small bubble. Off
yeah.
your stats.
So
It's always plus your small bubble.
okay. So it's for strength. I have 0, so I put 0 for saving strength for
Right.
strength.
Yeah, and then say you had shit, I forgot how to do that. Wait a minute.
Well, my medicine is a 7.
Nice. Which makes sense for you.
I mean, my animal handling's a 5. Angel, what's your animal handling?
Not very good.
Fucking
You
what?
have the bubble filled in, and you add in your wisdom.
And I gave you +3.
And- Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't roll worth a shit. That's my problem. My guy is pretty stupid.
Did you take
3.
any of your do you take a mulligan?
No.
Oh, he hasn't rolled
I did
HP yet either,
not.
though.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
true.
rolled for HP yet.
So your
That's what I've been waiting
HP
for.
is where the
Okay.
fuck?
So
Oh,
so I
got
did this
Ranger
right.
pulled up. One
so
minute.
I'll do the
1 minute. Let me
It's a D10.
D10 plus your Constitution modifier.
For what?
for his health.
For his HP.
Uh,
Why do I feel like this? I have
So-
not rolled very good. So
Hex, what do I roll for skills?
So here's
roll anything.
1 minute. You don't roll anything for skills.
Okay.
It's if you have the box checked off, it's +2, and then it's also plus whatever your modifier is for the modifying stat. So charisma, intelligence, something like that. It's listed after.
and so for the skills, it's the same thing as the saving throw, +2 if the dots
Yes.
checked.
Yes, it's the
Okay.
same all the way down.
So I take my dice roll for the D10 and take it off of my
No.
Constitution?
No. The little number for Constitution when you did the math, which was the -10 divided by 2.
Playback.
Yeah.
There's a little like a 3 or something like that in the little bubble,
Okay.
and you add that to what you rolled or
Uh,
subtract it in some cases.
yeah.
And then if you want a mulligan, you can either, if you dice roll was good but you have a bad modifier, you can either re-roll your Constitution or you can re-roll your number for your health.
I'm gonna re-roll for my Constitution because it's dog shit.
All right, remember that's 4d6. Drop the lowest number.
Yep.
Oh, my guy is fucked.
You
What
don't
do
know
you
how
mean?
often I hear that.
Why do I get such bad fucking rolls?
Is it worse than your other one?
Yes.
Okay, then you're gonna take your higher one.
Okay, that's good. It's not very good, anyways. Oh, this is bad. My guy is so screwed.
Max,
What?
I just want you to look at this real quick.
I cannot. I am focusing at the moment.
Hmm.
Focusing with a headache, and if I lose focus, we'll never get this done. Okay, now everyone have. Okay, I need Angel to go to his page, and it's spells time for you.
Oh yay! I spell stuff.
You have two spell slots at level 1.
Okay.
So go to your magic section,
Alright.
and in your, it should say spell slot, type in 2. And then right next to it, you'll say slots expanded. That's for if you have magical items for it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
For that.
You're back.
Okay.
That's all wrote down. Okay.
So, Hex, I have a stupid question.
Okay.
Is this how sessions zeros typically go,
Yes.
or
Yes,
are
it
we
is.
behind schedule?
No, this is usually how it goes. I've had them last 4.5 hours before because someone kept wandering off.
Okay.
Okay, so next. Oh crap! People walked away. We're gonna have to go with going over your spells. My head, it's killing me. Number of the time, which is level
Mike,
1.
you
Okay,
can sit with me.
you can choose. You can have 2 prepared spells at level 1,
Oh, okay.
which is Alarm, Animal Friendship, Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, Detect Poison and Disease, and Snaring Strike, which is done with your bow. Entanglement, which is also done probably with your... No, that one's a nature focus, so you're going to have to... Fog Cloud. Goodberry, which is like having infinite snacks on the road.
Yeah.
At least until your, spell slots run out. Hail of Thorns. Hunter's Mark. Jump, which increases your jump height and stuff. Long Strider, which increases your speed. And Speak with Animals. You can have 2 of those. If you want to read them, where was the spells located again? Someone?
That would be a Jim question.
Yeah.
No,
Kinda
Tiger
wish I
had
this
it
book
earlier.
Right here.
Well, Tiger's AFK.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had that right there.
Okay, and then everyone else, your Pastum Wisdom, which is Perception. You're going to take 10 and add so your passive perception, which is down at the bottom underneath your stats. You're going to take 10, and then if you have anything in perception, which is in the skills category, you add that. Which yours, yeah, there you go.
So 12.
Yes.
Why is my keyboard not typing? Save with my change.
And back.
No, we're doing perception.
Yep.
Your passive perception is 10 plus whatever you have in your skills perception section.
My computer's unhappy with me.
Yeah, I see that.
If you want to spare me a couple minutes, I'm going to restart.
Okie dokie.
I have a passive perception of 14.
Nice.
And then if I did a perception check, would that be the 14 plus
Plus
the
whatever.
perception?
No, it's plus whatever, yeah, it'd be just 14. That's your passive perception. If you're going to actively investigate, you got to roll a d20 and add your perception modifier.
Which would be the 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I've got my 2 wrote down.
Yeah, you
Alright.
figured out which ones you wanted.
Yep. I picked Animal Friendship and Hunter's Mark.
Nice. You're going to have to go into the spells section. I don't know if there is a ranger spells section.
I don't know.
Alright, sorry to interrupt y'all, but I'll probably switch over to my phone because I will be in the kitchen.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Hey Tiger, can you send me a link of whatever Hexel's got on the stream? Because that looks like that would be
It's up in player books.
Oh, it's up in player books? Okay.
Oh, you
I
haven't
was
been
gonna
using
say,
that this
I
whole
don't even-
time?
Yeah.
was gonna say I don't even have the stream
Yes.
open, so it's like I have no idea.
No, it's the book, the digital book.
Ah,
Yeah, that would be very, very helpful.
let me know if you need certain things like spells or some other stuff. I started writing down some page numbers for stuff, but at least like can get you to like where some of the spells are, and then you'll just be able to go and find the pages.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Right now, I'm looking for flame bolt or firebolt.
What are you, Bell Cornell?
Firebolt.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yep,
you.
we can hear you.
Fireball is a level 3 spell.
Mm-hmm. And you can cast everything like that at higher levels, don't forget.
Hello, I am back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
We're just doing spells.
Yep.
Did you fill out your perception, Ghost?
My perception.
Your passive perception?
I cannot remember after
Okay.
to the shit check.
I am back.
Welcome back.
So I did
I'm
my
making
passive,
two.
passive wisdom is 12.
That's your perception? You have +2 with perception?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good.
Probably not the smartest choice though. That I'm cutting stuff in the direction of my fucking fingers.
Careful. You don't want to hurt yourself.
I'm trying not to.
You keep... I almost fell asleep right there. I think we just got spells to do.
Mm-hmm.
Any more taters?
And then most of the character stuff on the second page can all be filled out by just you guys. Nothing in treasure, don't forget. Leave treasure blank.
Treasure.
What about personality traits, ideals, bonds, flaws?
A lot of that stuff isn't in the new thing. So if you want to come up with some fun ideas, you can. Otherwise, you can just leave stuff like that blank. Personality traits would be like what Ghost did earlier with like overly protective of friends and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff it got removed in the new thing.
Interesting.
So like your ideals is like what your character's going for. Bonds is like you owe people money and stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah, you can just leave it blank if you want, or it's more fun sometimes to have this stuff filled in, so that way you can know how to play your character a little better. So like flaws is like, you know, to give a job interview thing of like, I tend to have to go to the bathroom 3 times a day, or you know, like something that's kind of not wrong with your character, but something that's quirky about your character.
I got an idea for something.
Like the fact that you're...
I'm gonna text it to you. I just want to see, because it's like an idea of mine.
Yeah, it gives no gameplay advantages. It's just flavor text.
I love flavor text.
So...
Okay, actually, that changes it. I gotta think on that. I'll see
Yeah,
what those.
that's why I said you guys can just fill that one out yourself.
Yeah.
No, I thought of something even. I thought of something really bad.
Okay. Is everyone ready to move on?
Yes, I am.
I'm still in spells and cantrips.
Okay,
What
I mean
would
that
we
you
move
can
on
do
to?
on your own. I'm fading fast here, guys. Next is in attacks and spellcasting.
I'm back.
Hello, we're doing attacks and spellcasting next.
I heard.
Okay.
Who
So
joined?
for like attack name, put in something along the lines of like you pro would be mace, and then attack would be like whatever, like a D6 plus your dexterity or strength depending on what it is. And then damage type would be like crushing or
Bludgeoning.
piercing or bludgeoning. Yeah. Because some monsters are immune to certain kinds of damage.
Like I am immune to fucking aging.
Attack bonus. That's okay. Yeah. I don't know if the mace has attack bonus.
It should be strength plus your proficiency if you're proficient in that weapon. So literally, you can use whatever your saving throw number is. If you're proficient with that weapon, you gotta check to make sure you're proficient in that weapon.
How do you check that necessarily? Because I've seen I gotta get them. Give me a minute.
Yep.
Light crossbow is 1d8 piercing.
Yes. Plus proficiency plus dexterity.
So mace, 1d6 bludgeoning. Properties is nothing. Mastery is sap. What does that mean?
Just ignore that for now.
Well, how do I know proficiency
Quarterstaff,
then?
1d6 bludgeoning. Properties versatile, 1d8. I don't know what that means.
Wait. Versatile means you can use either dexterity or strength for that weapon. Wait, which weapon was it?
Quarterstaff. It's my arcane focus as well.
Okay. Yeah, you're proficient in simple weapons.
Oh, so the properties is the extra attack bonus things.
Extra attack bonus.
So I have the light crossbow. 1d8 piercing.
Yeah, plus your dexterity and proficiency modifier.
Ah!
I hope y'all don't mind the fucking background noise.
Alright,
No, you're
fine.
good.
Man,
Don't drop a pan or anything, please.
I'll try not to. Like I'm trying to make as little sound as possible.
I thank you for that.
Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
Go.
Okay, shit might get out for a moment because I don't know how Dab might react.
You can still mute your mic.
So it'll be plus dex plus perception.
Oh, now I'm lazy.
Wait. No, not plus perception. Plus dexterity. Bows or dexterity.
Plus dex.
Yeah, I don't see the anywhere for plus, so I'm just adding my strength for a mace.
Yeah, it'd be your proficiency because you're proficient in martial weapons.
Mm-hmm.
plus
I think
your
it's a simple
strength.
weapon technically, but yeah.
Yes, plus
Oh,
your
plus-
mace. Or plus your strength to your
So
mace.
the +3.
Yeah, it's essentially your saving throw is what you're adding.
Can I have a weapon that uses wisdom so I can have +7?
No. That's what your spells are
Oh.
for.
Bowl is wet.
Okay, so it's the proficiency bonus plus whatever plus like a dex or the strength then.
Yeah, depending on what weapon you're using.
Okay. So I've got a +3.
Okay. That's for
Did I-
whacking a son of a bitch with it.
Did I get the miss the passive wisdom perception?
Yeah, it's 10 plus what your perception is in your skills section.
So for the attack bonus it's the 1d6 +3 then.
Yeah,
Okay.
Is 15 good?
really good. I mean, it's just walking around you. It's like you're rolling 15 constantly. So anything under, a DC of 15, you would instantly notice.
Oh, so okay. Now I think I understand.
It wasn't that hard.
Well, no, I literally just put 1d8 plus dex. So I was thinking we had to roll the dice every time we attacked.
You do every time you attack.
So what I did here is good.
Yes.
So
Add plus dex plus D to it. Or plus whatever your dex is.
which is
plus your perception.
10.
0, so plus 2.
Okay, so d8 plus 2.
Yep, there you go. And then underneath it, if you've got any other weapons you want to use, list it there and do the same thing. You can also do that with like your favorite spells, if you so wish, to make it shorthand.
My spells are too complicated for that.
If they're just straight damage spells.
Mine determines upon whether it has full or not full HP and all kinds of other things.
Yeah, there's a bunch of modifiers to it. Just, I wouldn't.
That's why I
mess with
made an
that.
Excel sheet.
Yeah.
What else did you guys go over besides the perception while I was going? Guessing nothing?
No, nothing. Yeah, I was just telling people that the like personality traits and stuff like that you're gonna have to come up to with on your own because they removed that from the online thing. Unless it is somewhere in the online thing and I don't know about it.
How do you do the last page?
What?
Spell casting class and ability and save and
Oh. Wait a minute. Once again, I'm sorry. My headache's getting worse and worse, but I'm powering through, guys. So like your cantrips and stuff like that, just leave them as they are.
I was just talking about the top of the page.
Spell save DC is plus your wisdom modifier. You have to Google. I don't remember what you add to that. I'm sorry. Spell attack bonus. It should say on your character page if you have a spell attack bonus, which I believe it's if you have spell casting, it's just +2. You're proficient in spell casting.
Oh, that's what this charter was for. Oops.
Yeah.
So it says wisdom is your spell casting ability for my spells.
Yes.
So that gets my 20? Or does it get the 5?
find your spell save DC in D&D 5e. Use the formula 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting ability modifier. This means you add the base value of 8 to your proficiency bonus and the modifier from your primary spellcasting ability, like intelligence for a wizard, wisdom for a cleric, to get your final spell save DC.
Okay, that makes sense. That's for all spellcasters, unless you're really like, I'm never gonna cast a spell.
So I have a 13 for that.
Okay,
Well, how'd you find your spellcast ability though?
that's what he was just talking about.
Your spellcast ability is like for like your class. So you're a cleric, so you would
mine
use
was
your wisdom.
5. Or is it the 5 or the 20? That's what I'm wondering.
5
Yeah.
plus
Plus 5.
proficiency.
So like I have a 17, so mine's +3.
Plus proficiency if you have spellcasting as your in your proficiency section.
Oh, right.
Make sure you have
Well, I
spellcasting.
don't have it.
If you don't have it, then you don't get +2. That's 5. It's just 8 plus 5.
If you don't have it, you don't got it.
Spellcasting ability depends on your class.
Yes.
To determine your modifier, you take whatever score you have, subtract 10, and divide 2. Then spell okay.
Hey, Tiger.
Right. So then mine's just the +3. Yes?
Can you help me real quick with this?
With what?
This sheet.
So I'm guessing this would be like my version of the spell.
For the hemocraft, what is your hemocraft called in this? Because I know it's something else, right?
Blood
Knight.
Hunter?
Yeah, Blood
Blood Knight?
Hunter.
Blood Hunter. Okay, so then with the Blood Hunter, what is the basic stat? Like, are you using intelligence, wisdom?
I'll use intelligence.
Alright,
you use intelligence? On your
Well,
character sheet, it says
It says it right here. Hemocraft DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your Hemocraft modifier, your choice between intelligence or wisdom.
Okay, so it's whichever one you want there. So if one was larger than the other, then you could choose that.
Oh, is it the big number or the small number? I'm
Small
going
The
number.
smaller. So since they're both 2, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's so it'll
So
be 2
plus 2 plus 8
plus your
plus-
efficiency bonus.
plus another
is
2.
2. So it'll be 8, 10, 12.
And that's your spell save DC. For spell casting ability, that would be +2.
And then spell attack bonus, which do I
Spell
have?
attack bonus is your spell casting modifier plus your proficiency bonus. You add that to whatever you rolled on a d20 to determine your attack and whether it hits. So it's for you, it's just going to be +4.
+4. Okay.
And then anytime later on when we go to when we're in like combat, if you're using a spell to attack someone, you'll do 4 and then you'll roll your d20 and you'll add your 4 to the spell attack.
yes.
Let's say I roll a 12, then it'll be 12 plus 4 is 16.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Doing simple math better than at the start of the stream.
Fish.
So online says clerics are proficient in spellcasters, but I don't see that in the description. So I don't know if I'm missing something.
You're proficient. It's just +2. +8. You're terrifying.
Are you sure?
15?
Yeah, for my saves, my spellcasting ability is 7, and my special attack bonus is 7.
Oh,
My spell
14.
attack. No, it's 15. 8 plus 5 plus 2.
2 + 5 + 2. Okay, yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, what race are you again?
He's a
I'm a
gnome.
gnome.
No.
Not the ceramic kind either.
Definitely not that. He's got a lot more health than that does.
Does he have a warhead in his hat?
No.
Not that I'll acknowledge. Well, how do you think I keep it so pointy?
Okay, so for gnomish lineage, you are a part of a lineage that grants you supernatural abilities. Choose one of the following options whenever you whichever one you choose. Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma is your spell casting ability. For those spells you can cast with the this trait, choose the ability when you select the lineage.
Yeah, I went with rock gnome, and I'm already wisdom already because I'm a cleric, so everything's wisdom. I mean, I have max wisdom.
Is everyone good?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm ready to play.
Well, we'll get to that. That's for damn sure.
Hex, are you sure you don't want to stop it so that you can rest?
Nope. I'm good. I didn't want to finish it.
Okay, so here's Underdark events may create different encounters.
We're giving him the headache. He doesn't want another one another day.
I've had this headache all day.
More fun if you blame us.
No. I don't blame you guys. It's not making it better, but...
Pro. I had to go back and like recheck things, but now I will end with all 8 cantrip slots.
Yikes.
You'll end with 8, huh?
Yeah. I start off with 6.
Nice.
Yeah, cantrips are nice.
I think I'll end with 7. So we have a few of those in our party.
Okay. Anyone else see anything that's blank on theirs?
Yeah, my spells for 2 through 9.
Oh, you gotta do that yourself.
I don't have spells yet. I'm not allowed to find a level to get level 9 spells.
Well, no, I'm
I
just
don't
saying
think I
you
have
start
any
at
of the
level 1.
ones. I don't think I
Uh,
have any actual like air quotes spells.
Inspiration, I'm guessing that stays blank, right?
Stays blank for now, yeah.
Did you guys
So-
do initiative? Or is that during
Yes.
play?
No, that's during play. You just roll it.
Okay, and hit dice is during play as well?
Hit dice is type in what your modifier is. So if it's like 1d6 plus charisma or whatever it is, that's how you calculate your next.
Oh, so mine's the...
Yeah,
You're talking about like the
sorry.
D8 plus Constitution?
Yes. It's just useful so you don't have to go back in the book.
Yeah, I typed that above.
Oh, just move it in that box.
So
Puts the highest ability score and strength.
Experience points.
Leave it
I know
blank.
we're- Okay.
Yeah, you got 0. You guys
So
are all
where
still
would I
sitting at a
find
table
my-
drinking.
Says you. I'm very experienced.
Okay, so hit points is 1d10. Oh, no, I think that's my health.
That's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
It's
same
how you
thing.
it's how you calculate your health. Type it into hit dice so that way you don't forget it later on.
1d10 plus Constitution.
Yes.
Plus Con. And I'm guessing temporary hit points we do during play and everything.
When you get hit and stuff. If
Okay.
you drink a potion that puts you over your max, that kind of stuff.
Okay. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
There we go. Angel, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you find what all your spells did?
Yeah, I found out what they did. Read it, all that.
All right. Did you fill in your cantrips as well?
That. Let me check. Yeah, I've got it. Son of a bitch. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, make sure you save it.
I did that mistake once,
Yeah, don't do that. It really
I did
sucks.
too.
but it was like before we started filling anything out.
Good.
Like
Yeah.
I barely info on there, so
Nothing's worse than spending 3 hours filling out character sheets and then someone loses it.
and that someone won't be me. Hopefully.
Yeah, make sure you save it before anything else.
Anything going to
Upload
initiative?
it in your fucking.
Yeah, put it. Throw
Discord
it
channel.
into your Discord channel. It should be one of the first things in your Discord channel. Your named one.
Tibs.
So whenever everyone's ready, I will just start a brief introduction.
I am good.
I'll do my introduction.
No. I'm doing an introduction to the world and your characters
Oh,
by
okay.
talking about what's in the bar and stuff like that.
Okay.
But then I'll be excited to play.
Yep, we'll start next weekend. We can. And
Hopefully.
I'll do the preamble again, and then we can start.
Yeah, thanks. After this, please go get some fucking rest, my man.
I am going to.
Like that shit ain't looking good for you.
I'm probably take a hot shower and go to bed.
Yep, fucking do that.
And if you have to, screw work and get more rest.
I can't. I have to finish that wall that I'm working on. I have no choice.
We're gonna pay for it.
Huh?
Are the neighbors gonna pay for that wall?
No. It's a big wooden wall that's like 1,300 pounds. That I gotta route lines in it and.
Huh?
Can
Okay.
I propose?
Yes.
Huh? Okay, but how much is that in Berlin Wall?
It's heavy enough that if it fell on someone, it would kill them. It's heavier than a fully loaded drink machine right now.
Damn.
It's all made out of wood. Yeah, it's a decorative wall that goes in a CEO's office that gets a big TV mounted to it. It's 11 and a half feet tall. It's 11 and a half feet tall, and it's 8.5 feet wide.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, two-sided. It's also 6 inches thick. And it gets laminated all the way around, lines routed all the way around, and then I have to paint the lines black.
Wait, what are you painting?
The wall at work.
Ah, gotcha.
6 inches thick. Man, that's fucking huge.
It is big. It is a big SOB.
Alright, well.
Oh, big old son of a bitch. Alright. So, sound off. Everyone's ready, correct? Angel?
Yep, I'm good.
Tibbers? Tibbers walked away.
No, I said ready 8 times. My mic was muted.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
Pro, you're all good? For
I
the
think
most
so.
part? Tiger, you're all good?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm obviously all good. Ghost, you're all good?
I should be all good if I'm missing something else further than.
I'll help you later. If make sure everyone saves your character sheet.
Oh, trust me, it's saved.
And make sure you have it up, because we're going to start the preamble. It's going to be about 20 minutes, and I'll describe everything. So you see before you, as you roll into this port town, matter of fact, I'm going to pull up what the town looks like. So if people are looking at my stream,
Oh, yeah.
you can also look at it. It's up in player info.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally did something. But I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just going to close out of this anyways. So there we go. So as you roll in to the port of Dren, or port of Dresden, Dresden is an ancient city that has actually survived from before the cataclysm or fracture. You guys roll up on a beautiful, ornate ship from whatever islands. You guys all went to a small island that they then divide you up to where you need to be after getting your armor and getting your stuff allocated from the guild. You show up here. You wander quickly through the docks and warehouse district, following six other people that seem to be going in the same direction. As you walk through the city, you walk through the docks and warehouse district, where you see people loading and unloading crates from multiple ships. You see large stuff being lifted with mage hand. You see all kinds of crazy stuff. Large buildings, small buildings, all with different names and numbers on the front of them, correlating to shops around the town. As you start walking, you get to the Calhoun's shop. All you notice is that there is a small swinging sign that seems to be hanging off of one chain. It is got a face of a dragon on it, like a small dragon, and two crossed swords behind it. As you continue walking, you see all kinds of things, including a district that's marked as the Guild Homes. As you continue walking down a dirty path, quite frankly, you continue onwards to see a slightly nicer set of homes, many of which have ornate decorations on their corners, gargoyles, stuff like that, but they're still small homes. As you walk forward, you find this massive structure, bigger than any structure in the warehouse district, with a small steeple on top of it, multiple rooms. You can tell that it's about 3 floors tall. And over the door, it says Dresden Guild Hall, which is the Adventurers Guild. As you notice, 5 of the people walk in. 1 continues walking somewhere else, but you do not care where, because you are at your destination. As the 5 of you enter, having just met on the ship, you walk in and you instantly get barked at by someone saying, "Guild papers!" He's holding out his hand, kind of flicking his fingers, like, "Hurry up, I don't have all day." He was just doing it to the people in front of you, which was another group of 5. So you walk in, you hand him your guild papers, and he goes, "Oh, the new blood, eh? You guys are the second group this week. Congratulations on getting into the guild," which you all remember was a very easy task, as not many people where you came from wanted to work for the guild. They were basically advertising help wanted out front. The guild has gotten a bit of a bad name as of late. There has been multiple deaths, unneededly so, and it's rumored that they've been sending out people above their ranking to certain missions because they need more people to fill more seats. And you notice this as you go in. You see about 20 tables, all little small tables, the perfect size for 4 people to sit at, with a gap. So a waiter or something like that can walk up to you. You all go to the front office and you hand them all your guild letter of welcome. They all say thank you. They stamp all of your things. They say, "Oh yeah, we got ourselves a ranger. We got ourselves a fighter. We got ourselves, there's a drow here. Please do not cause any trouble, but we're glad to have you. We need everyone we can get. No one else is going to defend this world from God knows what. So we welcome you dearly." As you all continue through and hand your guild papers, they all are pointing to a table, which they seem to have assigned you to, with a ornate letter or a ornate number 3 in the center in gilded number. You all sit down at the table, and just as you sit down, you hear the clip-clop of what you think is a horse when you first realize. As you look up, you notice that there is this large, almost 8-foot tall woman that is half horse, a centaur, with drinks balanced on her back on a nice little tray that they had manufactured for her. As she dips down, she goes, "Would you guys like a drink before us getting started?" Anyone gonna take the drink?
Why, yes. I'll take a drink.
I
why
will
not?
take a drink.
Oh, all of you, huh? Well, we got a thirsty bunch here, so I'll have to go back and pour you some more drafts. She walks away as you all sit there with your drinks in front of you. And now, it's just wondering as you look at each other, what are these people's motivations? Why was I grouped with them? Who knows? Maybe I'll like them. Maybe I'll grow to hate them. But that is much to be seen for the future. So I do thank everyone for stopping by today on our session 0. That was a little ending preamble after finishing all of the setup and stuff like that. And obviously, you guys, if you have any questions or you realize, "Oh, I forgot to write a section down," feel free to ask me either tomorrow or Tuesday, or obviously in chat at any time. So I do thank you guys for joining me at our session 0 for D&D. Ooh. So I do thank all of you for joining me today on our first session 0 of D&D. Little bit painful dealing with my headache and you bunch of numbskulls, but in the end, not a big deal.
Seek H2O input.
I had a lot of fun. I do hope you guys did, even though we were just filling in boxes to start with. I apologize for getting sick the day before, even though we've been planning this for a month. Figures, I've been fucking healthy as a horse for a whole week. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Nothing. No problem. No problem whatsoever. And then all of a sudden,
Try some of my chicken.
Oh no, that's okay.
Just a taste.
Immune system has-
Stop spamming, please.
Good soup.
Oh, I still had fucking audio on in yours.
Oh.
So you... But either way,
But-
I do hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope everyone enjoyed the preamble, the history, a little bit of this world. Obviously, there's still more to find out, more to do. And on Monday, hopefully, you guys will wind up with your first official guild quest. Or not Monday. Next week on Sunday, you guys will wind up with your first official guild quest. And then you can go out into the world that I have handcrafted for all of you. Like I said, I do hope everyone had a great night. I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. Stay awesome. And remember the golden rule of treat others the way you want to be treated. It's not that hard, dude, and it makes the world a better place. And until tomorrow, until Wednesday, I do hope everyone has a good couple days. I'm going to go to bed. I am feeling super sick. And I will hopefully feel better tomorrow.
I was trying to find a blurb to yell at you and say get the chicken soup.
Get the chicken soup. I don't have any chicken soup. It's too late. Anyways. But either way, I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. Stay awesome, and I'll see you all tomorrow in the next stream. Or tomorrow. Fuck, I keep doing that. See you all Wednesday on the next stream. I'll probably be still bundled up, because knowing me, I stay sick for a few days. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'll feel better tomorrow morning. But like I said, I hope everyone has a good night, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Adios, everybody. I forgot where my end stream button was. I should tell you how I feel.
That